Welcome, everyone, to the Penultimate Kill Team League game. Tonight, we've got a 3-player multiplayer match between Ian, Cameron, and Funko, breaking their 3-way tie for second as they battle it out to determine who will go on to face Ben in the grand finals. Tonight, the teams will be playing Power Nexus, where there will be 6 objective markers, each representing energy conduits to a nearby power grid. For 1 AP, a model may use the Access Mission action. Doing so earns you 1 VP and marks 1 on your end of game access grid tally. That objective marker cannot be accessed again on the same turning point. You can also choose the Burn Grid mission action on an objective marker that has not been accessed this round, but has been accessed at some point during the game. Doing so earns you 1 VP, marks 1 on your endgame burn grid tally, and removes the objective marker from the kill zone for the rest of the game. At the end of the game, the player who has the highest access grid tally earns 2 victory points, and the player with the highest burn grid tally earns 2 victory points as well. In short, access the grids for points and tallies, then burn those markers later in the game to net you even more. Because this one is a little bit more involved, and it's for a trip to the finals, there's no bonuses this time, so time for a good, clean fight. And that's all there is to it. I'll now pass it on to the players.
Cameron, we're live. Oh, hi. I didn't see you come in. Welcome to AF40K semifinals, where the 3 of us are battling for the right to battle for the first place of our league.
I see it as the opportunity to battle Ben. But
Yeah.
Because he's one of the few I haven't fought, so yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't played.
Okay.
Ian, Corey, and Ben are the ones that I missed.
Oh, well, yeah, I have not fought Ian yet. I have not fought Corey yet, and I have not fought. No, I fought Max last week. I think I've fought everyone except for Ian and Corey so far.
Well, there we go. We're getting one of those out of the way tonight.
Yeah. So we have, as you've seen from the briefing, however, we are playing a 3-person game with some specific victory conditions. However, one amendment: the burning an objective does not net you 1 VP. It increments your burn tally, which at the end of the game may earn you VPs.
Yeah.
So slight nuance thing there. Otherwise, yeah, I think that's everything game-wise, but channel-wise. We want to thank you for viewing, and thank you specifically for supporting us on patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, where your very generous support of this channel makes all of this possible and allows us to burn dolls.
Yep.
Buy dolls. We may burn them at some point. I don't know, depending on how they perform.
I did pitch this to be a losers melt their team match, but I was overruled. So
Yeah, I floated the idea that in the event of a tie, whoever can eat the most models wins.
also strong.
What else? I always volunteer to do this, and then I forget everything I'm supposed to do. It's like I'm back in university taking an exam again.
If you are watching on YouTube, you're probably watching on the LRRVG. Nope, that's the wrong one. TT, LRRTT YouTube channel.
Yes.
And if you please, of course, if you're not already subscribed there, please do the thing, dongle that bongle, and engage with us. Just mark yourself as in engage or in conceal in the comments.
Yeah.
Ooh,
there you go.
yeah, there we go.
Strong. Okay, now we have deployed, table set up. The one thing we didn't really discuss is the terrain. So I think most of it is kind of obvious as whether it's heavy or light. These things are light. What we probably need to discuss is the vantage points.
Yes.
Now, I'm eager to hear opinions. My gut feeling is we would say these long sections
Yeah,
here
the
and this
Arcturian,
one,
yeah.
but not the ones that are just literally Ian and I can hop up and start blasting. I think that from a fairness perspective, it creates the situation of you need risk versus reward. Cam has, I think, kind of longer to run, so his are a bit closer. I don't know.
I've always played that if you can see the cross hatching, it's a
Well, having said that, yeah, Cammy is pretty close to this one, so it does probably make sense that we each have an option for
and I
advantage.
think, honestly, having there's good cover lines along all the way up the top there. I think.
Yeah, and it's trade-off. So yeah, okay, we'll say these are advantage here, and these 4.
And these no.
No, I
Yeah.
think that's okay.
Agreed.
I also don't think we probably.
I don't think we'll be there much. No. Yeah.
Okay.
I always like Gorka Morka rules for that. If they can get on, sure. If
That
they
is a
fall
rule
off,
in Kill Team. You are not. They don't have a rule where they take damage if they fall. That would be good. But that's it. We've rolled for initiative. I have the initiative, so I'll be starting. But pre-game wise, we go into the strategic phase.
Yes.
yeah. Actually, I have a piece of equipment that allows me to do
yes.
a pre-game move.
We should do equipment. Yeah.
So I will use my grav shoot to do a grav shoot insertion, which allows me to fly. Wait, why did I give him an engage order? He's never going to be engaged. Does anyone?
No, you can change.
Go
that.
ahead.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Then
My
who had the engage order?
This guy does.
Yeah.
currently.
Okay. Yeah. No. That's fine.
Okay.
That's probably fine. It is 2 circle, which I will transform into a square.
I think you're shorting yourself an inch if it's 2 circle.
Oh right. Yeah.
Is it a dash or does it say you can move 2 circle?
It says 2 circle.
Yep.
Fly
I'll
move
just
of
do that.
2 circle.
Yeah, that's 4 instead of 3 is square. There you go. My equipment is easy. My equipment is I can pay 1 equipment point to give someone plus 1 wound, which is one of the best equipments in the game in my opinion. So I have 12 guys, 10 of them will get plus 1 wound. I'm going to say the Mook here with a shotgun and the Mook here with a shotgun will not get the plus 1 wound. So the man that has 3 stripes on his gun does have plus 1 wound.
Okay.
Okay. This
Oh,
one.
actually, I don't think I can give the skull plus 1 wound. I don't think they can take equipment.
If they're anything like drones, they can't. But
Yeah, I think that's so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so only 1 shotgun man won't have the wounds. I'm going to make it this man here with the 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Ringo this time. Pray it never comes up, but he'll be taking the stimulant injector, which means that when he loses a wound, we roll a d6, and on a 5+, the wound is not lost.
Does it say at the start of his activation?
Once, the following ability for the battle, once per battle.
Just once per battle.
Yeah,
Okay.
so anytime he's about to take a wound, I can...
Some heal abilities
jab it in.
specify it has to be when you activate, so you can't like fight and do a bunch of stuff and then heal. But yours is outside that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Other than that, we have John is going to be taking a holographic readout, which will allow another friendly person within square of him the ability to perform a mission action for 0 AP.
Oh.
Well, one fewer AP, but I don't think we have mission
No,
actions
we-
that are more than 1
don't-
AP.
Remember any that are.
Pete Best is taking the photon grenade. This is an interesting one. It works like a normal grenade. Roll 1d6, subtracting 1 from the result for if they're not in the line of sight or if they're more than Pentagon away.
Yeah.
On a 2+, the enemy gains a photon token. While the operative has a photon token, subtract circle from their movement characteristic,
Okay.
and it cannot perform dash actions
Okay.
at the end of an operative's activation. So once they activate, though, all of the photon tokens fall off.
They lose them. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And finally, Adrock over here.
Isn't a photon grenade like a light bulb?
Yeah.
I mean-
it's like a stun. It's like flashbang.
Technically,
Yeah.
any grenade is a photon grenade. He's got target lock, so when he makes a shooting attack, in the roll attack dice step of that shooting attack, the target is treated as having a marker light token, which means I can re-roll 1 of my dice.
I believe you will find that any grenade made out of dark matter cannot be a photon grenade.
Let's not talk about the black body radiation.
Okay. I think that's it. I think we're ready to get rumbling.
And then, yeah, smoke grenade, crack grenade.
Okay.
Okay. So that's equipment. So right before the game starts, we have the first strategic phase. So we're on 3 command points, which is what you have for the first strat phase. Once we begin turn 1, we'll all gain an additional 1, but we only have 3 for
Three
this
for-
pre-game phase.
yeah.
So starting with me, I don't think I'm going to do anything. The Breacher strat ploys are pretty underwhelming, and honestly, I could have prepared this ahead of time. I'm going to pass because I'm going to wager that one of you will play something, and then that buys us not waiting for me to read.
Vanguard.
There you go. should have bet money on that.
Yep. Going to be using that one probably every turn.
So that's your extra triangle of movement.
Extra triangle of movement and free mission actions, and I can
Drop the first traverse climb.
and
drop.
ignore the first circle for climb
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
It's a real Swiss Army knife.
It
move.
is.
Well, it's ignore the first circle for any of those. So traverse,
Yeah.
climb. But if you traverse, you then don't get it for climb.
Yes.
Oh wait.
Okay.
Depending how it's written, it might be the first time you do any of them.
Let's check
Because
for sure.
I know Kroot says that it does allow you to get it off climb and then off traverse.
Ignore the first distance of circle it travels for a climb, drop, or traverse.
Okay, I feel like
So that's yeah.
combined. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, okay. Let's see.
Oddly
Ian?
enough, this is a game where Games Workshop is kind of like specific about its phrasing.
Yes, I think so. Yeah. Ian, on you.
I might take a recon sweep. For purposes of that, is this one of my kill team edges?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess we would each have two. Or actually, Cam has one.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Well, I mean, yeah, it would only be useful for like a couple of.
We
recon-
could, for sake of ease, say because we each have one. That's Cam's. That's yours. This is mine.
That sounds good.
I think that's
Yeah.
better. Yeah.
Because that, shared edge might mess things up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in that case, yeah, I will take a recon sweep,
Okay.
and I'll start doing that because that's going to take me a few minutes.
What's that do?
Recon sweep, friendly Pathfinder operatives that are wholly within Pentagon of a kill zone edge can immediately perform a free dash action, but only if they can finish that move wholly within Pentagon of a kill zone edge that is not your own kill zone edge.
Oh, I see.
Okay. My team has 2 free orders I can do if my leader is alive. One is an attack order, one is a defense order. I can only do one or the other. It lets me put a token anywhere on the board. It doesn't have to be visible. All it means is if I do a shoot or fight within, I think, square of the offense token, I can re-roll a specific number value. So as I roll dice, I can say I'm going to re-roll all 2s. I'm
Okay.
gonna re-roll those. And then the other one is the same, but just for defensive, so taking a shot or getting fought. So I'm going to pick the attack order and place it there, I guess. And that doesn't cost me CP.
So it's like a little like totem or something.
Yeah, it just gives them access to rerolls. I honestly don't end up using it that much, but it's free.
I can do Omni Scrambler. Can I actually see? Yeah, I can see Ian's dudes in the front. That guy, the Pathfinder in the front,
This one here,
yep, has to wait until your third activation, or third model.
third model activation.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Or 3 models have to be activated before that one can activate.
Okay.
Yeah, die would be great.
I'm
yeah.
just gonna track
We'll
that.
we'll tick that down.
Is that 3 if that has to be
His
His
activations.
third.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It cannot be activated until Ian has activated 3 models.
3 other models.
Cool.
If he had GA2, which he doesn't, that would count for 2. So for me, that's why Ian probably targeted Cam. Because if he targets me, I can just activate 2 of my troopers and then 1 more guy, and I'm done. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Are we just on?
We're still on strat phase, so you
strat
can just
phase?
pass if you.
I'm going to pass on that.
Okay. I'm going to play brace for counter assault, counter attack, counter something. Effectively, what this means is for this turn, all my guys who have not performed a charge, fallback, or normal move during this turn will subtract 1 from damage they take for that shooting or combat attack to a minimum of 3. So it just means if I only dash or the guy hasn't activated yet, I'll get to reduce a bit of damage if I get shot.
Okay.
But then once they charge, move, or fall back, that turns off. Cam?
Pass.
Ian already passed, but you could now play a ploy out of nowhere.
Yeah. No, we're just going to.
Just going to pass, and then I'll pass. Okay, so that's the end of the strat ploy phase. We'll each go up a CP.
Okay.
So
I should
Cam's
get-
the only one that actually spent CP there.
No, I should also be down to 3
Oh, okay.
because of.
No, that's Funk. That's Ian.
There we go.
Yeah. So I did spend 1 for brace,
Oh.
so we should all be on 3 to start.
And as a note, we've got a slight change in the overlay where I have the access and burn
Yes.
counters
Oh, yeah.
there. So as well as we have to remember that when you're accessing a point, as well as the victory point, you do also get an access point or whatever, an access instance
Yeah,
which
so
will
we
then
need to
count
keep
at the
track
end.
of tallying those because that'll make. We're also going to probably going to end up using those for tie breaks. If a tie break happens, it's very unlikely, but it will matter a lot. So
Alrighty. Who's
It would be
so
fun.
it's me, first activation. Yeah. Now I had kind of a game plan for what I wanted to do.
turning point 1? Begin.
Turning point 1.
Sung to the tune of Guinea Pig Bridge.
I am not familiar with that song.
Oh, look it up. It's delightful.
All right, I'm going to activate 2 troopers who have GA2. They don't need to be near each other for this. This is just standard GA2. So I'm going to move up the first trooper here for his standard move and just tuck in behind there on conceal. The second guy will be this dude down here. I think I'm just going to... Yeah, I think I'm just going to move him up and get some board presence. You can get to there on a standard move, or I could go that way.
So this being the first turning point, obviously no burning can happen this turning point.
Correct.
Accurate.
Yes. So the way the mechanic works is you have to have already the point has to have been accessed at least once in the battle. So turning point 1, there's no burning, but from 2 onwards, we can start deleting these points. One thing we didn't discuss is some of the terrain has doors, notably the Octarius, here, and here, and here. These guys kind of have it. I feel like these ones aren't necessary because we're right on the edge anyway. But I usually play with doors
Yeah.
and hatches accessible here because otherwise you've got to run all the way around.
Yeah.
As long
Yeah,
as
that
everyone's
seems.
okay with that.
Yeah.
Doors are functional.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna.
Do they require an
No,
AP
these
to
ones are
open?
free. It's into the dark where you need to open them, which is where Cam's team really shines. I think I'm just gonna go here, and then he's kind of unengaged. That actually kind of doesn't matter.
I like to imagine that these negotiations are happening like shouting to each other across the battlefield. Okay, no doors. Everybody agree? No doors? Okay, great.
Okay, Cam, your move.
Well, I'm going to move the. Ian, may I borrow your tape measure?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
The unmistakable sound of the Phobos strike team
Yep.
Vibrating forwards.
fires, puts fear into the hearts of their enemies.
I mean, I could just scramble over because we ignore the first circle.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, and then grab it.
Yep. So for this, I guess we'll just stick a dice on it. And that lets us know that it's been done that turn. So you are accessing.
Yep.
Does Vanguard, it means you get to do that for free, right? Because
Yep.
it's a mission action? Yeah. So you gain a VP and an access point.
Yes.
This
Now-
will get easier as we get more used to it.
Right. Yes. Yes.
He doesn't have to keep it till the end of the turning point, right?
No, you just do it. So I guess think of them as computer terminals. He runs up and logs in, and then he's got the point.
Yep.
So that was your move
And dash. I've
And
got
then
one more.
The action was free because Cam has Vanguard, which means mission actions are free. And then he has one more thing, which he can't really do much.
Yeah. No. But I don't think you can get
Uh,
a plasma gunner through that door.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
They're only like 3 movements, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't scramble back because that counts as a movement.
Yep.
You can't change order turn 1.
Yeah,
I think
I
that's
think-
kind of it, yeah.
Great.
And then
That
we'll
there, so
flip
I'm
that.
sure that'll be
Oh,
relevant.
thank you.
All good.
Okay, it's on me then, I guess, is it? Sure, might as well start off strong. Yoko's gonna boost themselves up, or rather dash specifically, and we're gonna take a shot at that gentleman over there.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am. We're going to start off strong here.
You have chosen death.
Yep. So
It's a bold play when someone says that to say, I'm going to shoot your guy. Like, no.
I woke up and chose violence. So that's 6 die, hitting on 4-ups.
Programmed only for violence.
No, no, and no. 1 crit and 2 hits.
Okay.
Ian, please be very explicit about your rolls. Your dice are hard to read.
Yes.
Well, I'll retain 1 for being in cover,
Okay.
and then 2 other saves. Do I want to fish for a crit?
One quick
Oh,
moment
wait,
here.
hold on.
I should re-roll this one as a ceaseless.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
6.
Six.
Yeah, so that's another crit.
Yes.
Okay. So I've got 3 saves. I will use my tactical ploy transhuman physiology. Retain 1 of my normal critical saves, or normal saves as a crit. So I take 1 crit.
Okay. That will be 4.
Okay, I'm going to go and get some spin downs
Okay.
for life counters.
I really like the satin finish on your models, Anne. It's,
Thank you.
I'm a big fan of matte finish. Like I blast all mine with matte varnish just because I like that comic booky look. But for I think the towel with that like
It's got to have a little bit of shine to
carapace,
it.
yeah, that's nice. I like that. So that was your shot.
And actually, I should mark that as
Are
complete.
they a 2 APL unit?
They are, but that was a move and
So
a
I
shot.
guess it's back on me.
It is.
Well, that's convenient. Righto. What is
He
the
has
general
8
wound and
wounds
save
left.
profile of that big tin can looking thing?
This one,
Yeah.
wounds, we're looking at 12 saves on 4-up.
Okay,
And
interesting.
It's got a thing where it can like jump in front of somebody else's shot too, right?
yes, save your protocols. But
Yeah, I was reading up about that. That's interesting stuff.
I put it in a song.
That's true, you did. There was an informative song. Mine was just about meat. Okay, so my endurance is very slow. He only has 2 circle movement. He's a chunky boy. So I might just truck him up the board with the old move dash, I think, and just let him start eating some damage. So he can go about there. And that's him. He's on engage,
Yeah.
but his job is to take damage. So he says, "Delicious." Cam, on you.
Actually,
All right.
take down.
I will.
Yes, good point. Yeah, so the mission we're playing has a name.
It's OSCAR.
Yeah, Power Nexus. Because I saw folks talking about the deployment. It looks a little deceptive. It does look like Cam has the longer run, but we basically all have 4 points in pretty close proximity to our deployment zone. I don't think it heavily favours any one team, but we'll see how the game goes.
Yeah,
Take aim.
Fair enough. So that's his Overwatch style.
Yeah.
Right, and he's counted as in conceal, but then will change once.
Yep.
Yep. Okie dokie. Ian?
So he can interrupt somebody else's move and shoot them?
Not interrupt. He can, after an enemy model has done an activation, he can take a shot, but he can't
So it's
interrupt.
after their move. So the distinction is
Right.
when they
okay.
finish a move, he can, if they're visible to him, he can take the shot. So it doesn't work like XCOM Overwatch, where when they appear, he cracks off a shot. Doesn't work
Right.
like that. If Ian, for example, was able to cross the corridor of open ground and start and finish his move out of Cam's line of sight, the track target thing doesn't kick in. It's only if he finishes in the open, right?
Once this turning point during an enemy operative's activation, after that enemy operative performs an action, you can interrupt that
But
activation.
after he performs the activation. So the move
Yes.
is the full move across the gap. So if you gap
Yes.
and
Yeah, he can't.
Exactly,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's after the activation is complete.
exactly.
But
It's- but it's-
so you can like if he's going to move and shoot, you can do it between those two things, but not inter.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you can't interrupt.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He could only shoot him if Ian stepped out, stopped, then Cam would get the opportunity to shoot. If he survived, Ian could then shoot back, which is an option when you have someone bearing down on you like that.
Okay.
Cool.
Clarification about this gent here.
Yes.
They're not technically in cover right
No,
now.
no, no. He's free shot.
Great.
So his job is to
Yeah.
be shot. Someone next to him, which actually, as it turned out, is just a rule. I learned that if you have someone on engage and someone on conceal behind them, you have to shoot the one in front first because the other guy gets cover from
the
him,
other one, right?
which is
Because-
a weird rule.
yeah.
But yeah, so he's just at the moment. I think he has like 13 wounds and a 2+ save. And other than that, he has the shotgun that everyone has.
All right, well, we're
Actually, that's not true. His shotgun's a little bit better, but Pentagon range at the very least.
We're going to move our little gent up here into the hole and take a shot at him.
Yep. Nice.
So Ringo shoots with 4 dice, 4 up, 4/4, AP1, lethal 5, mortal wounds 2.
That's a lot of words he just said.
Yes. And we're looking at a 4, a 6, a 6, and a 4. So that's 2 crits and 2 hits.
Okay. And you said he had AP1 or P1?
AP1,
Yep.
and we should probably deal with the mortal wounds.
Okay. Yeah.
So that'll be 4 mortal wounds total for the
4
two.
mortal wounds. So he's 11 wounds to start with. So he goes down to 7. So that's the mortals.
Okay.
And then I've dropped 1 save for P, and then I roll 2 saves, which are 2+. Yep, both saves. So I've saved 2 normals.
2 normals.
Or actually, so what's the damage profile?
4 and 4.
So normals and crits.
Yeah, exactly the same.
So yeah, I just saved 2 normals. So that means he takes 8.
Yep.
And he's dead.
What shot was that?
That was.
The dude in the window here.
Yeah.
Oh, the rail rifle. Okay.
So the only difference between crits and regulars is that your crits do the.
The crits are technically 6.
6,
Right.
if you
Okay.
count the mortal wounds.
Right, they do the mortal wounds.
Yeah, the melter gun I have is the same thing. It only does 4 damage on a crit, but it does 3 mortals per crit, so it's actually 7 damage. It's just 3 of them can't be saved.
Well, I guess that guy did his job.
That kind of happens. I mean, maybe that's a misplay on my part, but
I hope somebody told him before he did that his job was to get shot.
okie dokie.
My
so
job is
so
what
it's- It is me, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So he's on engage in the window.
Yes.
Okay. It's pretty nasty, but I generally don't like shooting people that have already activated. It's usually a bad idea. The problem is, what other options I may have? I think I'm just going to keep trucking up.
I do like the idea that Tau weapons just create like perfectly round, nice, neat holes through things.
Okay, so this trooper here, I believe that guy's the one I didn't give a wound to. But this guy might be able to. Where's my other thing? So if I do his standard move is to there, I'd have to dash on, which is my full AP. The thing I could do is if I breach and clear, which is my team's ability to activate 2 guys, I can then pay an extra CP to give one of them an APL. So I can get up there and take that point. Or I can do it on that one. The problem is I have to do it with more risky guys. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So I'm going to use my team's ability, which I can use once per turn, breach and clear. I'm going to activate the trooper with the shotgun, and his buddy, which has to be within square, will be the plasma gun. Once I do that, I'll pay a CP to give the trooper an extra AP. If you could bump me down one. Thank you. I will do his normal move to here, right? I guess I can just go back and do it properly. So that was, I think there's one. I think I have more than enough to do it, so I don't think I need to be too precious about it. So that's his move. That's
And
a
then that
dash.
gets you right, yeah.
But I don't need to go all that way.
Yeah, just
So
to the
I'll probably just tuck a toe. It actually doesn't matter because it's not really going to give me cover, but that's fine. We'll go like that, and his job will be, because he's on concealed, just to grab the point with his last APL. That's his activation. Cam, can you give me 1 VP and 1 access point? Thank you.
Let's just mark that as taken.
Yes, good idea. So the second guy is the plasma. Here's a question, Ian.
Yes.
If I fire at rail guy at the bottom, does the shield drone intercept the shot?
I have the option.
Okay.
And
What's the ruling for how it intercepts?
let's just have a look
What's
at
the wording,
Yeah,
sorry?
let's look
Yeah.
at the full thing here.
We'll cover
So,
this once so we understand it. Yeah.
Each time a friendly hunter cadre operative, excluding drone operatives, is selected as a valid target of a shooting attack,
Right.
if there is a friendly drone operative with this ability visible to and within circle of it, and not within engagement range of an enemy operative.
So, how do we measure visibility from the drones? Because you don't measure the antenna, right? It's the plate.
Yeah, it's the plate.
Yeah,
that-
it's the, the plate,
Yep.
the ring ridge.
is the head.
Okay. So is the one underneath visible to him because he's on top?
Yes, it is,
It
just
is?
barely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he will potentially intercept the shot, but I think that's okay. So then my thinking is it's the plasma. So if I pop off a shot at Ian, it potentially leaves me exposed to losing the plasma. I guess in dash shoot, that doesn't really change anything. Okay, I think I'm going to be conservative. Yeah, I think I'm just going to...
In chat reminds you that there are magnets in the sides of the iPad.
Yes, I've seen it happen.
All right, I think here's what I'm going to do. So I activate the plasma guy. I'm going to see how far I can truck him around the corner. I don't hate that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the plasma and try and... No, that's rubbish. Ian can blow the crap out of me. I was trying to see if I could get the plasma guy into more of a central position and play for turn 2. I think that's smarter than just taking a shot and then losing plasma. But that's not a good spot to move him to. So maybe... I just don't want to move him back here because I feel like that overcommits it to Ian's side. But he was here, so I'm kind of limited with options. I think I might actually have to... It's a weird move, but I think I'm actually going to have to do it and put him in back there.
Just tuck him into the corner.
I think so. It's not great because I wanted him to be more of a threat on engage, but I think it'll be pretty hard to pick him off there, and I'm playing for later. That's my activation on Cam.
Okay.
Yes, this is a free-for-all match. Teams would be weird.
Yeah.
We did discuss the possibility of having off-screen games affect the board state in this, and that sounds like a wonderfully good time that is way too complicated to do for a stream.
Yeah, there's I've seen some really cool stuff like that done. When you combo games, like 'cause they have the Warhammer 40k, which is more army scale. You've got Kill Team at squad scale, but then you've also now got things like Legion Imperialis, which is the tiny scale tanks and the skinny scale dudes. So there's been people who run like an event where you have people playing the war scale game, people playing the army scale game, sending results to influence and take position and bombard the main game, and then you've got squad games. It's just you can do
I
some
like
cool
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
That's fun.
You can do some
That's
cool stuff. It
It's
takes a
fancy.
lot of planning though.
As an X-wing player, I've always wanted to do the Armada to
Yeah.
X-wing to Legion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to put his move dash plant explosive.
Yep. That's a good looking explosive token.
Thank you.
I think it's just being obscured by the... Yeah, it's just here.
Oh yeah.
Very cool.
It's so happy to be alive.
Is that like how it's sculpted from the kit? Yeah,
Yep.
that's awesome. It's like up and ready to go.
God,
yeah.
I got to imagine it ratchets itself up too.
Yeah, make some good tech sounds, yeah. Cool.
Okay, my turn. Well, what shall we do here about all of this? Yeah, you're
Yeah,
starting
there was
to-
like an old battle report where there was like an Imperial Guard. I want to say it was Battle for Armageddon,
Yeah,
where
that
it was
sounds right.
Imperial Guard versus Orcs, or it might have been actually when they brought out Epic, not Epic, but like whatever the like.
It was Space Marine
10,000
originally,
points.
and then it became
But it was like
Epic. Yeah.
it was like 4th edition 40k where they brought out like the book for playing enormous games.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
there was like 3 tables, and on one of the tables there was an Imperial Guard Basilisk battery that could shoot any of the other tables.
Yeah. Apocalypse.
Yeah, Apocalypses.
Yeah. That is for people who have more than they need for a 40k army, can put it all together.
Yeah. I just really enjoyed that because the Basilisks had something like, did they have a 20-foot range?
It was a lot, yeah.
Yeah. And so they were all playing in the same room, and the guard player was guessing range to other tables.
That's cool.
That's great.
And there were always stories with the Imperial Guard Death Strike missile launcher, which had unlimited range. That occasionally you would just be playing in an LGS, and somebody like phone would ring, and somebody was like, "I guessed 16 miles and 12 inches." Is anyone
Someone
playing a
opens
game
Google
right
Maps,
there now? Yeah.
So I have moved my gentleman up to the
Yep.
point, accessed it, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, 1-1. Everyone's
And
got one.
that goes away.
Yes. Ian's
Oh, Ian's already done it?
Yes.
Okay.
okie
It was a
dokie.
good story. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, thank you.
What's the over-under on one of our models accessing the point and it just being a Cerveza crystal popping out?
I really want. I tried to do a tweet where it was like the elevator in The Shining opening, and it was just like Cerveza Cristal pouring out, but I don't have the skills for it. But it would have to be backwards masked too, right? Cerveza Cristal. Or Lacris. Jesus, is Cristal backwards
actually,
just
that
Latin
doesn't-
for tears?
I guess that actually doesn't matter that
I mean, it is when it works that way.
Cristal coming outwards.
It's actually kind of created a really awkward spot where I think I have too many of my guys in this corner.
Sorry, Latzirk.
Ah, Latzirk. He said.
Ah, the great taste of Latzirk.
Yeah, because from there, I can't really get into cover, so I might have to.
I mean, I do feel like Funko's figures have all just died of too much Retsin.
Yeah, I tried to pick the heads. Like the guy with the axe has a cleaved skull, and there's a few that have like bullet holes.
They're gorgeous, by
I
the way.
tried to think about that.
It's thoughtful, and I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, when you're going to spend enough time with them, you really want to.
I appear to have lost a fin.
Oh, yeah, that'll happen. Sorry, super glue tables at tournaments are pretty much a staple these days. I think I'm going to go with the melter there, who's on engage. Sorry, on conceal. And he's just going to tuck in on that door.
All right. May I borrow the tape measure again?
Yes, certainly. Sorry. Keep that in the center.
7-inch move.
Shows how far we've
Not how I
come.
measure it.
How far we've come in our kill team journey.
Look,
that
it's from the base to tip.
how far we've come in our kill team journey that the shape to inches translation is now just second nature.
Yep.
It is, but then when Ben and I created Warcry, we were still doing like circle, triangle. I was like, that doesn't apply here. Hard to break out of.
And then let's dash to there, and then put my explosive within circle.
What's the radius on those explosives?
Square.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so that's different than this guy?
Yeah, that guy has a mine.
Yes.
This guy has just like fashioned together a bundle of joy.
Okay. Yeah, what is
One
the-
is an infiltrator, one is an incursor. The incursor is like the stun mine, the haywire grenade.
Right.
This is like 12 artillery shells bundled together.
So,
So this one is 2/4 stun, interrupts your move.
is this a one you detonate or it sets off?
This one is auto detonating.
Okay.
It triggers anytime an enemy moves within square of it.
Okay.
This one I have to detonate.
Righto. And that guy has to detonate it?
Yes.
So now that it's there, it's next to threat next turn.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
If that guy dies, it just sits there without
I
being
think we
able to be
remove it at
activated.
that point.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah, it
it's
doesn't do
effectively
anything.
useless at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, because your plasma is all the way over there.
My plasma is tucked in here.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Right here.
And when this one blows, it is AP1, 4 attacks, 2 plus 5, 6.
Cool.
If the guy dies, he should have the option to like. It should be like you can, activate it as his last desperate act.
What does the little skulls?
So if I'm within square of that, when I do a shoot or an attack, I can re-roll.
Okay.
It's pretty minor. And if I use my ability to combo where I'm retaining crits and normals, part of that ability says if I do that, I can't use any re-rolls. So I've never actually re-rolled that, if I'm being honest. But it's free, so I do it every time.
Yeah. No reason not to. All right. Let's see what happens when we do this.
Someone in chat asked where's my delete button bomb, which is featured in previous games. He is here at the moment, so he has not moved. But he's on engage. I don't know who he's engaged to. That's his business, but I don't ask questions. It's not what I need him for. I need him to bomb people.
You know what? It's concealed. And it's concealed.
It's concealed, but if you can draw a line to its full base without
Yeah.
crossing cover, that's okay. I put him there thinking that he was still probably going to get shot.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if I should take out your little
Yeah.
skull bomb
I
first.
don't think he has anything weird that would stop that.
Okay, let's do that. There to there. And,
Sometimes little dudes have like super conceal, but I think that still needs cover. No. Yeah. Oh, it's actually the one. I guess it could have an engage order. I don't know why you ever would. Yeah. No. So he has 5 wounds and a 5+ save.
Okay.
So he's pretty weak.
Well, we're looking at 4 dice hitting on 4 up. 4/5 damage profile. So we have 3, 3, 2, and 5. So 1 hit coming through.
He's not in cover. He has, I think, 2 defense. I could have kept that page open. That would have been useful. Yeah, 2 defense, 5+. So I need to save. How much is the damage?
Damage will be
Just so we can build
4
suspense.
total.
4 total if I fail.
Yes.
He's going to live.
Yep.
It's just whether.
Whether he can take another hit or not.
Oh, I did save it.
Yep.
That's a little crit.
Oof.
Dang, okay.
Oh well.
Man, I thought he was not long for this world. I don't think he's like the bomb squig, though. I don't think he detonates when he dies. I think he would just be removed. Because that's the one you got to worry about. Okay. Well, we've seen the writing on the wall for the skull. How about we move him? Now, interestingly, the skull has 4 circle movement, which is a lot. I don't know if he can dash as well. I have a feeling he can't. But I think I need to now get him out of the way that we've... I was hoping you wouldn't notice that he was in the open on conceal, I'll be honest. But now that you have... so he cannot perform any actions other than his boost ability, dash, fallback, normal move, or pass. So he can move dash, which is great, because that sounds bonkers. So I'm going to try and get him somewhere where he can. Cam just slapped his head, which has got to be good for me and Ian. But I'm waiting to hear what the.
I just failed to capture either of those points, despite having a dude right
and
there.
you're free.
Yeah.
Well, you can do that next turn. King point.
I would be inclined to give it to you, but I need every edge I can get here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally if you had repositioned 2 millimeters.
Yeah. No, I mean, valuable.
Where we've gone, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to move the skull 4 circles. So I'm going to double fist these to speed
I love
it
you
up.
just walking those things out like tiny boots.
Or drafting circles
Yeah.
or triangles.
I think I've got to be somewhere where next turn I can zip to where I want to blow up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck in here on conceal, and we're going to pop that off next turn, probably. He is only GA1 though, so that is on Ken.
Okay.
And you've got 2 left, 2 activations left.
Yep. May I borrow the tape measure, please?
Absolutely.
I think next week is Tinker Tailor, right?
Correct.
And then the final is the week after.
I think that's the idea, yeah.
Boop.
Yep.
By the way, next week we'll be doing Lazy Manicotti here in the studio.
Manicotti? Really?
I found a great recipe that allows you to, instead of just trying to pipe it into tubes, just use giant shells and use a spoon.
Yeah, that's how we do it at home.
Yeah.
Yes, they're delicious.
Yeah.
And it's great because they reheat real nice.
Oh,
You just
yeah.
go 2 shells, microwave, go.
Yes, you can just have 2 shells.
Or you can forego the shell.
Look,
Just be
if they're
spinach and
stuck
cream
together,
cheese.
If they're stuck together, that's 1 shell. So
Okay. So that was a move, boop, dash for 2 AP, and then I'll strategize to give myself 1 command point.
yes.
Wow.
So that's your leader. Okay.
Yep. Go.
All right.
And you have 1 remaining activation.
Yes.
And your guy is still tracking,
Yep.
Yep.
which you could have.
I could have.
Okay. Yeah. Should have.
Chose
Yeah.
wisely
I could
not
have.
to.
Was it forgotten or was it tactical?
It
Who
was.
can say?
I don't want to pop him out of conceal while Ian still has
A billion dudes. Yeah. fair.
4 activations,
Yep.
5
Yeah, fair.
activations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I unfortunately had to use the plasma I had to double activate to get my guy up here for the extra APL. That was the only way I could get a point turn 1, and I think that's going to matter.
Okay.
I'm mildly concerned that Cam seems to have 2 points all, so he's flown some over there. So I can see these getting burned next turn, so I'm going to have to worry about that.
Let's see here. Yeah, let's just do a move and a dash. So it's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9
I want
total.
some my dice for that, so you can take that one back.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, we kind of remember who did what.
If a point has been activated, it can't be burned that turn, correct?
I believe that is correct, yes.
Okay.
I think it said it had to have been not this turn.
Okay. Just for the sake of argument,
no,
I
for
can't
sure, yeah. You can't
activate
activate
burn.
and then, yeah.
Yeah, for
Can
free.
you? Is it 1 mission action, or they're just free?
They do mission actions for free.
That's so good.
Yeah.
I mean, it does cost you, but it's good.
Yeah, we give up free bolter
Yeah,
discipline, and
has not been accessed
Okay.
during the turning point. Yeah, okay.
that is a
That's-
very
that-
reasonable.
yeah, that
yeah.
is interesting. That's a good point. Yeah.
We'll just do that.
Okay, I'm just future proofing. This is square from the mine. Yeah.
I wanted the door to be kind of like
Okay,
square.
that was what I was checking. So your
Yeah.
intention is if he comes through the door, he gets popped.
Yeah, but
Okay.
not only if he not
I just
through
have
the
to
door. Right,
Oh, so not going past the door.
yeah,
Yeah. So you mean if I stepped through?
yeah.
Okay.
Basically, if you're at the door.
come up with a plan.
Over the top?
Yeah, because it's an orb. So you're right. I assume that's what you were planning to do. With, like, we'll say your intent was if I step through the door, it detonates. But I think I might be able to just knock up here because my throw is range of 2.
Okay.
But we'll get to that.
I have moved and dashed.
Okay.
So up to here.
Okay, so Cam has 1 activation left. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left.
Okay. But you only have this guy overwatchable because he has engage.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
The sound of a beach at work.
Man's got a good keyboard.
He does.
Okay. You've actually set up an amazing Overwatch spot because you have 2
Yep.
lanes here. So I was about to move my Grenadier out and then was like, well, that's a bad idea.
I agree.
So
Correct.
I'm going to see about moving my leader to where he finished. Oh, that's tight, isn't it? To see where I can do triangle increments, right? Technically, you can break a 3-circle movement into triangle increments to really shave every bit. And from there, that would be 1 more circle. It just doesn't. No, I reckon that's okay.
Although, ironically, the smaller unit you use to measure, the farther the distance is.
So if I put him there, the plan is to get to where Cam can't draw cover lines after I finish the move. I think that's pretty good. What do you reckon? Because that side, it's crossing heavy cover to draw to it.
Yep.
Several areas.
Yeah. So I think
I
it's a
mean-
tight move, but
Here, let me just make certain. Because the
you
generator
can also
is the-
draw it from either side. Yeah.
Yeah. So no. From extreme right side of my base to the left side of your base cross the generator.
Yeah, that was the idea. Yeah. Okay. So I can just go whoop whoop and put my leader in there, who is on conceal. Maybe he gets shot, maybe not. Weirdly, the leader in this team is actually like, you lose the orders, but other than that. So that's my activation, Cam.
Okay. I would like to. I'm just going to pop this guy up here.
Okay. Because he's on conceal, the front wall here, I'm guessing we're treating as light cover.
Yeah.
Unless you can draw. Yeah, well, this is very relevant for you. And you would have to be on the same plane and the same base drawing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I think
Move
that,
dash.
that's a bit, just because where you had it, there was a thin kind of lane where Ian could have potentially got a shot. I think it would have
I
been
mean-
hard, but
Yeah, I think that would have been an extremely difficult
but that's-
shot to set up.
no, for sure. And that's why we talk about
If-
that stuff as you do it, just so we know the intention of everything. All good.
Okay.
It would be fun to get the to set up like a little webcam to try to get or even smaller than a webcam, like
Over the shoulder.
some
photos,
sort of
yeah, like
pinhole camera to really get down to be like,
Yeah, the-
can this guy see
those
the other
little-
guy?
I always like
bendable
doing that.
fiber optic
Yeah.
cameras, yeah.
Well, I mean, like,
Smartphones have definitely helped with that, yeah.
get the lens right up to the back of the head.
It's like you're playing a third-person shooter or something.
Playing Space Marine.
Yeah, wait, we have those.
Yeah. No, goodbye.
Okay. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to move just this friend up here and attempt a shot at this gentleman here. Who is that? That is Paul.
Yes.
The other Paul. 4
Space
up.
Paul.
Yep. 4 up, 4 hits, 4, 5, damage. No shenanigans. We have crit, hit, 4 and 4, which are actually both hits as well. So yeah, crit
Okay.
and 3 hits.
Okay. Any P1 or AP1?
No, just standard Pock's Carbine.
So he has the usual 3 save at 4+ that breaches have. It's not a weapon with blast or torrent, because I think I would have heard those words. And he has 8 wounds standard. So 3 saves at 4+. It's 2 crits and a normal. That's a pretty good roll.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we'll save 1 crit, 1 normal, and take
4 damage.
4 damage. So he drops to 4 total. Okay. Activation complete?
Activation complete.
Okay. Okay. I think we're going to... I'm going to activate the Axe Jack as one of my close combat specialists. Nothing too special. He's probably just going to go up there. Or do I just, at this point, cut Sig? I think it's still a little early. I think he's going to get drilled if I do that. So instead, we're just going to go move dash. Yeah. Seems good. Cool. Cam has no more activations, but does have Overwatch potential.
Only one model on engage.
Yep.
I
And
think-
no line of sight, I don't
Yep.
think. Yep.
No shots.
On to Ian.
All right.
So yeah, so Cam's Overwatch guy's here, and then his tracking target is still here, who is...
How many more activations do you have, Ian? 2 stealth suits?
3 total.
3?
I
Okay.
have 3 as well.
Go ahead.
I'll activate the Bookman. I literally do not remember what his name is. I think it's... I want to say Void Jammer,
That sounds right.
because the other guy's a Surveyor, and I think that's the other dude. Yeah, I'm just going to go...
Come on and jam.
Yeah, one of those 2 people has a vastly cooler job than the other.
Cam, same situation. I don't think any
Yep.
shots. On to Ian.
Okay. Theodolite Jammer. Yeah, as well. Move on up.
Okay, so I've got 2 left. Yeah. Okay. I think it's going to be a stealth suit party over here. Let's. I don't know why Ian and I just decided to say fuck this guy specifically, but we've really it's all happening down here. So we'll see how that tactic plays out.
Okay, I can't
Just
see for
jamming all. You have no blast weapon. You have photon grenade.
Yes.
Who is the man with the photon grenade?
The photon grenade is in the hands of, who did I put that on? Pete Best, who is over here.
Okay, that sounds great. And there he goes. Okay. So I have one more. Same. Ian, do you have any more?
I have one more.
Okay.
And we're going to use it. And we're going to go 1, 2. That should do. And let's take another shot at this man.
Right, yes. I doubt I'm going to roll that well again.
So again, this is Pete Best's normal 4 dice, 4 up, 4, 5. And nothing. Big
Roll,
nothing.
you want a CP
2
reroll?
2s and 2. For 1 dice, or is that a full reroll?
No, it's a 1 die.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
No. No, I
Can't
need,
interest you
No.
in the
In spending
gamble?
one, yeah.
How do you feel on 50? How do you feel about coin flips?
I need those. I need those CP.
I can't convince you to blow a CP, killing my mook that I expected to die, and I'm genuinely surprised he's still alive.
Nope.
Okay.
All you need to do is roll a 4-up, and then Funk needs to blow 3
And so-
4-up saves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's someone do the math on that. Okay. I've got 1 guy left, but Cam still. Oh, hang on. Where did you move him?
To there.
Here.
Oh, damn. So I
Yeah.
don't think Cam really has a shot on that.
No.
No.
So now I have to
mean,
worry about it.
I don't hate not getting a track target activation because it just also makes other people's moves awkward.
That's the thing, right? So, because right now I have my Grenadier left, who is a key man, key person. Let's finish the move here. I am able to be shot.
That is kind of that interesting thing of like, oh man, that guy didn't do anything. But it's
Actually-
like, wait, he actually did like completely distort the movement for everybody else just by his very presence.
Kind of a way I could. Probably not. So we discussed it earlier. There is a rule where if someone's on engage and is a valid target, Cam chose not to shoot this man, or he was already there maybe before the track went on. Either way, he didn't get shot. If I can get a guy on, oh, he's on engage, so it's a moot point. Never mind. The other thing is I don't think I can move far. Though my play is probably to tuck him in here. I don't know if you can even, you can't see this on camera. There's a small corner here beside this wall that is covered from Cam, that is literally him cowering in a corner, which isn't heroic, but it would work and it would keep me kind of close to this fight. Can I have, is there a better option? Oh, I can actually get pretty in there. The problem is I think he just gets shot. No, I'm just going to jam in the corner and then, yeah. So the idea is that
Yeah.
he's not visible is the way it works because he is on engage. So if any part of him was visible, but my intention is he's not. So he's there in the corner, and that is the
Okay.
final activation of turn 1.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we move on to turning point 2.
Yeah, there is no housekeeping for end of turn. What's the
We
time?
just remove the dice from.
Yep.
And this one as well.
Yeah, I think 1 or 2 of those was mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really care about these though.
Well,
Do we want to
now
take a
you're
break?
moving the dice, but we do need to note which ones were activated because those are the ones that can be burned.
Oh, that is a good point, actually.
Yeah.
That is a very good
Put one
point.
back.
Yeah, so I'll get different dice. Yeah, that. Thank you, Paul. That would have been tricky. Alright, so I have some blue dice. So I'll go. Blue dice were activated,
Or that sounds good.
but are not yet currently activated. Just so we know which are potentially burnable. Okay. Do we want to truck on with turn 2 or take a break? Or
We could take a quick 5 minute.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
think turn 2 will run long. So
Yeah. Turn 2 will be a bloodbath.
yep.
So let's take a quick 5 minute break, and when we come back, we will move on with turning point 2. Oh, hello there, and welcome back to the Battle for Locus Secundus. Yeah, we're heading into turning point 2. Here in our 3-player match, and this is as Funk just said, this is a big initiative roll coming up.
Always is.
Yeah,
So firstly, we gain a command point each.
we do.
We don't have any like end of turn BP stuff, so we're good there. That's it. We roll.
Yeah. Do we do right? We do strategy phase after initiative.
Yes, we.
Okay.
5.
4.
3.
All right.
God.
Oh.
damn.
Oh no, but I just won it straight up. I was
Yeah.
going to say I went first the first time, but that's draws. So it's on me. Okay.
Same order.
Yep.
So strat ploys, yeah. My order goes away at the end of the turn. I will. I don't know where I need to put this. I'm gonna go here with my offensive order,
Okay.
which is free, and then who's second?
Me.
Okay, so same as before.
I will use Omni Scrambler to scramble the.
Do they have to be visible?
I just have to be able to see.
Yes, they have to be visible.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll scramble the shotgunner.
Okay. So I liked Ian's tactic of using the die. So the shotgunner in front,
Yep, is 3.
3. Cool.
I will be using camouflage field engagement this turn for a CB. Until the end of
Okay.
turn point, friendly stealth battlesuits can perform the following action.
Sorry, Ian, you're so camouflaged that you're in fact muted.
Nope, that's the right direction. There we go. Until the end of the turning point, friendly stealth suit operatives can perform the following action: camouflage field engagement, 1 AP. Change this operative's order.
Oh, so you have to pay CB to enable that. Oh, interesting. Okay.
And then also an action point to do it.
Right, okay. Interesting. Now, I paid for Bracer Counterattack last time, and it did naff all. However, this is the turn where things actually get shot. So I'm maybe inclined to do it. The only other option they have is just a win more button, and I don't think I need it. Yeah. So I have 3 CP coming to this turn. Nope, I'm going to pass. I'll pass.
Bolter Discipline.
Okay. That's a paid one, yeah?
Yep.
Pass.
And that's you can fire twice if it is a bolt gun both
Yep.
times? Yeah. Okay. I will pass again.
Pass.
Okay.
Pass, that's it.
Yep. Okay, so that's strat play's done. We don't have target reveal, so first activation.
We don't have target reveal?
No, target reveal is for TAC ops.
We don't have any TAC ops.
Yes.
Well, that...
Does that matter for you?
You know, that upsets me, though.
Oh, why?
I just discovered Implant, which was a great little one that allows you
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
the-
the TAC op, yes.
Yeah.
to fight. Yeah.
Yeah, I use that with my Crute quite a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I have first activation. Now, this is quite a decision. So for my team, I have 2 things that I kind of set up. One was the bomb, the skull teleporting and then detonating. I like the look of these 3 mans right here. The other was a throw and try and delete 2 Space Marines option with my Bombardier. The tricky part is he's not close enough to double activate anyone. So I don't think use Blitz unless I'm doing Breach and Clear, which is a thing I should know about my own team, but it's really never come up. Oh no, it's just when they fight or shoot. Oh, no. Word. Okay. All right, so I could actually potentially do something here. So if I was to choose to activate the Bombardier, I can climb up here. Correct me if my ruling is wrong. Each circle up is what I pay, rounding up for climb,
Yes.
unless I had climbing equipment. So for me, these buildings are just, I can do this properly, just less than 2 circle. So they count as 2 circle. So for a 3 circle move, I would pay the 2 to go up. That means I would only have access to a circle of movement to actually get up here, or like where to go on from here.
So how does this interact with the mine's proximity?
So your mine is anything within square, correct?
Yes.
Right. So the way it works for vertical is it's a square from its base in an orb around it.
Okay.
So it's effectively this far, and then you just start doing this to figure out
okay.
if it touches. So I think I can get far enough away from that where I won't engage it. So I would pay 2 to go up, and then I would be paying 1 circle to move from there, which is about there, because I do need to get as close as I can. So if we put the front edge of his base in like that, that would be the move.
And that's fully within circle of the edge?
That part doesn't matter. It's not like you... So the way climbing works is you pay the traversal, and then that's deducted from your movement. So from a 3-circle movement, I pay 2, and then from my spot, I need the remaining move to get somewhere, which is where I am.
Okay.
You don't have to like be near an edge. The being near the edge is you need to start near there to initiate
Right,
the climb.
yes, yeah.
Where you end up is based on your movement.
Okay.
So for you, for example, because you have extra,
yeah,
you could go
yeah,
further.
yeah.
Yeah. So his throw is a 2-circle range from here, which I think is just out. Right? I don't think that's going to reach your back, dude.
No,
So
because it can't just be a point in space.
No, it has to be a target. It's a shooting attack. So I could throw it on the front one, but it means I'm only getting these two.
Okay.
I can't involve him. Although he's too far anyway, because it's only circle. So these guys are in, but
Okay.
the other guy's not. This is also a once per game move, so or a
Right.
shoot. So I'm choosing to do it on these two dudes. So I'll activate my Bombardier. He already has an engage order, so he's good on that. He moves up, which is his first action, and then I will pay for Blitz, I think. Yeah, I'm going to pay for Blitz. So I use this when it performs a fight or shoot action. It does cost me 1 CP.
Okay.
It has to be a target within Pentagon, which it is. And in the roll attack step, if it's the first operative to be activated, I can retain an attack dice as a crit. If it's the first friendly operative to shoot or attack, then I can retain a normal without rolling it. So his bomb is a 4 attack,
So you get 1 free crit and 1
1
free
free
hit?
crit, and 1 free normal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It means I can't re-roll. No, they're not dead yet, because I can whiff this. It's 4/6.
Okay.
It's AP 1, and I still have to roll the remaining 2, which is 3+, which is 2 normals.
Okay.
So that it's 4/6. It's AP 1, so you would lose 1 save. So you'd be 2 rolls, 3+.
Okay. So this is on the.
The first guy, yeah.
Okay. So 1 crit and 3 hits?
Yes.
Okay. Goodbye.
Where did that go? No.
1 save so far.
Okay.
1 crit.
Okay.
So I would take 2 normals.
Correct. Yes. So you would take 8 damage.
8. Okay. I have 4 left.
Okay. Then the second guy is the same thing. They errated in the fact that with a blitz attack for AoE, it does retain for all of the hits. So it's the same thing. It's a crit, a normal retained, and then roll 2. That's a single normal and a miss.
Okay. I will use Transhuman Physiology to roll a normal up to a crit.
Okay. So you block a crit and a normal.
Yep.
And then take a normal, which is 4 again.
Okay. So I go to 8 on the veteran.
Yep. There you go.
Okay.
And that is his demolition charge gone, so I can't
Okay.
do that anymore. At this point, I think he does have grenades. He has frag, stun, and crack,
Okay.
and a pistol other than that. But that's
All
it.
right.
Cam survives.
Yeah. Okay, that was actually surprising. I was expecting to just get got.
Saved good.
Marine power armor.
Yeah.
How about we tap?
Access.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's access.
I'll leave that there to say it's still accessed, but you're also. Do you want to put one of your oranges on there just so we know it's done
Yeah.
this turn? Yeah. So you go up 1 BP and an access.
Done.
Cool.
I will scramble.
Okay.
Even though a point has been accessed in a turn, can it still be burned?
No. So burn specifically says if it was accessed that turn, you cannot burn it.
Ah, okay. So it has to have been accessed a previous turn.
Yes.
Got it.
And then I will shoot him.
Okay.
4 dice, hitting on a 3-up. This is balanced, so I get to re-roll 1. And it's 5+. It's the one I always take. 5+, the re-roll and the
Yeah, you
lethal
can reroll
5.
one dice, yes.
Yeah.
P1 or AP1?
Nope.
Okay.
Oof. Well, I get to re-roll 1 of these.
Okay.
2 crits, 1 hit.
Okay. So here's a 3, I'll use this one. 3 save at 4+. Unless this guy's different, but I don't think he is.
He's just built different.
I think he's different against blast attacks because he's like wearing a bomb vest, but I think regular
Yeah.
stuff is just normal. He is Nope, that's the endurance. He is 3 save 4+ with 8 wounds. Okay. That's 2 crits and a wow.
Okay.
Okay, he saves.
Okay.
That's okay. I'm going to keep these dice separate and use those next time.
Wingy dice day today.
Wow. Okay. So that's action was free. Move, shoot. It still has.
No, action was
Oh,
not
because you
free.
didn't pay for
Yeah.
Vanguard, right? That's. I always, in my mind, Phobos just do free stuff all the time, but
Right.
I forget they
yeah.
do actually have to pay.
No,
for
they're
it.
a very CP intensive team.
Right. Okay. Ian.
We activate this to give ourselves a
Yep.
activation. Come on. Victory and access. Jeez. And I guess what the hell, let's shoot the man.
All right.
Let's shoot the man. Okay, hit, and that is it.
Okay. Any P1?
Nope, nothing,
Stuff?
nothing shenanigan-y.
Okay.
Just
So
4-ups.
3, 4 plus. That's 2 crits and a normal.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to put these dice aside because that's the same roll I think like 2 or 3 times now. So I have more of these. I can switch to
Can
other
I
dice.
use those dice?
You are welcome to use these dice. If these are official Games Workshop store founding dice. So
Yeah,
if they
no,
sold me Jimmy dice, then I'm going to have some words
Yeah,
with
good.
James Workshop.
Okay,
Right, it's back on me.
it is.
So I just activated the first guy, so I haven't actually used my team ability to activate 2 dudes, which I think I will now do.
Okay.
So I believe, let me try and remember the order I have to do this in. I have to activate the skull first to do his thing because he doesn't actually fire. The bookman detonates the skull as his thing, even though he doesn't see them because the wording is it just hits everyone the skull can see. It's kind of convoluted.
No, that makes sense.
Okay, so we'll activate the skull using Breach and Clear. So I'm activating the skull first. Breach and Clear will target the sorcerer next to him, which we'll activate after that. The skull will use Boost, which is a 2 AP ability, I believe. It doesn't really matter, but he, in place of a movement, oh, it's actually only 1 AP. I don't know what else you would do with the other AP, but hey. So I'm going to activate Boost, which is from this model. You can pick any point of terrain that is visible to him. I'll try not to blast this into the camera. But any point from his head he can see, you can pick a spot on the terrain and then drop down there. So I can pick that edge and then you can drop within triangle of it and just place there. So that's his boost. He goes there. And then his order doesn't particularly matter, but
I'm not excited about this.
so then activating the sorcerer following up, the way he works is he has a detonate ability which will set off the skull and hit everyone within circle. So it's actually on his sheet, not the skull, which is the weird part. Navis Void Jammer. Detonate. Here we go. So it performs a shoot action with this weapon. Shooting gets each operative within circle of the skull. They are all valid targets. After it has been made, it dies. So that's pretty much it. Do I want to spend blitzy stuff on him?
I know it's the way that it's the rules are worded, but the fact that explosions are explained as doing a shooting attack on everybody, I find very funny.
It's very weird, yeah.
So, does this have blast to it then?
Good question.
Or is it just doing a shooting attack to each individual person?
Yeah, that is a relevant question, actually. Yes, thank you. No, it's not blast.
Okay.
So the way it works is it has, it's a Guy Skull detonator. It has the detonate ability, which is just when I use this shoot, it hits everyone within square of the Guy Skull, and then the Guy Skull dies.
Everyone in the square?
Sorry, everyone within circle.
Circle, thank you.
It has EMP, which is, and when I make a shooting attack, it has lethal X based on your save. So whatever their save is, I have lethal that.
Okay.
And then it is silent, so it can be done while the sorcerer is on conceal. And that's the only special rules. So there's no AP. Yeah, it's just a 4 attacks, 3 plus 2, 3, but with lethal, whatever your save is.
Lethal 5 in both cases, actually. Ooh, that's a good question.
So yeah, because that's the distance was the idea was that I would definitely get both those two. I think that one's too far out
It is,
because it's
from
like
my
the orb situation. Yeah,
But
but you can, if it's not blast, you can Can you intercept it? That's a good question.
So if it's not blast, absolutely.
Each time it performs a shoot attack, it makes a shoot attack against that operator. Yeah, so you could, I guess, technically intercept both. Is it a once per turn thing?
No, it has to be one dude or the other.
Oh, I see. You can't just do
Yeah,
both
I can't
in
do
turn.
both.
Okay. And then in that case, I get to pick who I hit first.
Okay. Well,
That's the rule. The player choosing, if it's a
Yeah.
blast roll and it makes a shooting attack of everyone within circle, I get to select who
you get
I
to
shoot
yeah,
first.
you get to select who's
Because I have a
first here.
feeling I know which one you would rather protect. So I think I will pick the other one and give you the choice of saving him, but maybe the other guy dies, or maybe save the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm a DM. I do that. The skull will use the first shooting attack as the closest body.
Okay. And so Savior protocols will not engage for that.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
His save is
His save is 5+.
okay. So it has lethal 5+, and other than that, it's just a frag grenade. So that one misses. We get one crit and 2 normals.
1 crit and 2
I'll
normals.
put these over in this. Oh, you've got.
Okay.
No, I'll put these over here so you can use this one.
Saves on 5+. 1 crit, 2 normals. And we have 1 save.
One save, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 1 normal. So you would take 5 damage.
5 damage.
On that man's.
He is absolutely wounded.
How'd you like to be standing with your buddy beside the shield robot?
And
Something happens. The shield robot doesn't block you.
Yeah, the
feel like
shield
it's-
robot just
It's
shrugs.
the skull like hovering, like whirring towards them as they look at the shield drone, and he's like, "All right,
Sorry,
well,
man.
Shield drone is like,
nothing personal." It's like, it feels a little personal.
Yeah, I
Well, you
gotta-
shouldn't have said that shit.
Yeah.
When your native language is ASCII, shrug emoji comes real easy.
Okay, so that was the first one, and then the railman's behind.
For that
It's
one,
like,
we will
okay.
engage Saber protocols.
Okay, so does that change the save for the drone?
So that's what I'm questioning here.
Because it's a shooting attack made against the. I wonder how that does interact.
If the drone is an operating, we can protect that drone.
It says X is the lethal X. X is the target's unmodified save
Okay,
characteristic.
so if it, well, hold on here. If it does so,
Because like I'm targeting the guy, but then the shield drone steps in. So does he then become the target, or is the original one still the target?
so I think the original one is still the way I would read it.
It's
the
still
original
the
is starting
target.
because it does not say that this now becomes the target.
Right, yeah.
It
It just
says
takes
that
the-
you make a shooting attack against it
him.
instead.
Okay, so I'm using the railman's 5+ for
Yep.
lethal, I assume.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Woof. That's not great. That's a crit and a normal.
Crit and a normal.
How's my CP doing? No, not enough.
That is no saves.
Okay. Crit and normal. So that's again 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay.
Yeah, a little underwhelmed.
And that's the shield
That's to the
bot.
drone on top.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that
And
takes Yoko down to 7 damage.
then I'm
Wow,
kind of
that's-
underwhelmed by the skull. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, the fact that it's just a frag grenade.
I think honestly it worked against Jacob because it was the threat of a flying skull that could explode. That's why I was trying to really play up the it can teleport and explode aspect. But like, it's one of those things where sometimes you hear something and then you just go, "I'm going to let that happen," and then you're like, "Oh, that wasn't that bad." You know?
Yeah. Like the lethal on their save is
Right. So that
strong.
was if I'd used it on the stealth suits, they're 3+, right? So suddenly I'm, especially if I did it. I also could have re-rolled. I forgot about that. I was going to say the way the re-roll works is you pick a number. So if I'm rolling lethal 3+, that means only 1s and 2s can fail, and then I can pick 50% of that to re-roll. So it's pretty nice.
That's pretty nasty.
Yeah, I forgot about that part. That's all right. That is, I guess actually I do have a second.
Yeah, it's interesting that he gets more powerful the more powerful guys he goes up against.
Yeah, it's a weird roll. I do still have a single use on the guy if I want to move him. He's now just a trooper though. Now that the skull's gone, he is just a mook. So I think what I'll do is just truck him
I'm gonna hit people with books.
this way. 2, 3, and he can just stand in the middle.
Kids, blood and force trauma is not something to joke about.
And that is my activation, Cam. Oh, and that's... Wait. So pre-game I used... So that's him done for the
Yeah.
delay,
Yep,
because
'cause
that was
that's 2
1
AP.
and then 2.
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, I'm going to activate the Saboteur. Who dies.
Sabotage
You
successful.
can probably just take that off, and we'll
Yeah.
remember if you want to move across there,
Yeah.
we can just do that. But that's going to make things easier.
Set up all these nice bridges and no one uses them.
I love my Octaria set, and I've never used those little walkover things.
I'm going to shoot the regular guy,
Yep, the trooper.
the trooper.
Yep.
This is a infiltrator bolt carbine, so it's lethal 5+.
Okay. Any P1 situation? Okay.
No.
I think I do get cover because I'm tucked
Yeah.
in, but I am shootable.
Yeah, that's 2 hits on 4 dice.
So we'll retain 1 for save. 2 hits, okay. And the others are 4+. We're good.
Okay, let's see if we can squeak in any damage this game
Same
at
target?
all.
Same target?
Yeah,
The breaches have surprisingly good defense. Like,
I mean,
they're slow, they have no way to move fast, but they do get 3 4+ saves.
yeah, it's
They're the tanky humanoids. That's a little better.
2 crits, one regular.
Okay. Same as before, I'll retain a normal. Yes. Yeah, I don't want to try and fish for crits. I'll retain a normal and roll the other 2. So I got 1 crit and 1 normal.
Okay,
So he takes
3.
3, okay. Okay.
And damage has occurred.
Yeah. Okay.
Trooper. Yeah, because it's the guy on the inside that doesn't have the extra wounds. So he has 8 wounds. He took 4 wounds.
3.
3. So he goes to 5.
And then I will move him over here.
Right, no free action. Yep. Okay, Ian.
Okay.
Okay, boy, oh boy, got options here. And the option I'm going to take is rail rifle to this fine folk,
Yeah,
the Axeman.
seems right.
The Axeman. Shredding.
4 dice, 4 up to hit, but AP1 lethal 5 mortal wounds.
So close. It just misses. I'm looking at this foot.
Oh, the-
It
yeah, to
just
this
misses
person?
the heavy. A better player probably could have made that happen, but no, that's fine.
Right,
Okay.
we're looking at a 2 crits. 4 is not a crit, but it is a hit, and that's it. So 6, 6, 4.
X. Okay, so.
So first off, taking 4 mortal wounds.
Oh, okay, yep. I don't remember what. I feel like the Axe Jack being a melee guy might have like an extra wound in there somewhere.
I thought it was the gunners that had extra wounds.
Yeah, you might
Because they're just really
You
big
might be
men.
right. You might be right. The Axe Jack has 7, so 8 total. Yeah, he's just standard. So he takes 4, you said?
Yep, takes 4 from the mortal wounds,
Okay, so he goes to 4.
and your AP1.
Okay. I feel like he's not long for this world. That's a crit and a normal.
Okay, so that's a crit and a normal. So
Okay.
take a crit of 4.
I can't really roll better than that. I guess I could, like, I'm not paying a CP to try and turn a normal into a crit. That's ridiculous. Man, that's unfortunate. He is a really, well, he's okay. He's good AoE, kind of. He
Like
also
a-
just has a big axe, which is fun.
He can relax now.
Okay.
Okay, and we're just not going to move them.
Okay. So to catch up on the point situation, this has been done this turn, this has been flipped this turn, that's it.
Yep.
Okay. This one is still kosher.
So yeah, that number 4
Yeah,
is
it's
the
I
only
was
one
looking at
that's
here.
available for burning right now.
Correct, yeah.
6 as well.
Oh, yep, 6 is, yeah, that's true, 6 is available.
For stealing or burning
Ooh, yeah.
or accessing.
feel like this is just an upsetting situation where you could get your base on the pad and still have just that bit of heavy
color.
cover. Yeah.
The main thing is not setting off this mine. Which is,
Right.
I think I can do it. I think I
think you
can.
can?
I think I can.
Well,
Ideally,
it's from the mine's base, right?
it's from the center. All
Okay.
tokens are treated as from
Okay.
the center. They don't actually have a size.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, if that's... Yeah,
yeah.
looking at
It's
cams,
what
that's definitely-
every token in the game is like
Yeah.
non-existent. It's a point that
Right.
represented by
But
a
like,
token.
yeah, that is
so-
within square
Yep.
of the center, though.
Yeah, but I don't have to go that close. So what I'm wondering is, can I get to where I guess that's, I'm stuck in thinking in 3 APL. I was like, I'll just move, cap the point, and then shoot him. But I can only do 2 of those things. So,
It's a bad habit to get into.
yeah.
Also, Games Workshop gives stealth suits 3 ABL.
Yeah. They're cool models. I want them to be good.
Yeah.
The other tactic is just to walk into it. What does it actually do?
2/4 lethal 5+. If it gets a crit, it ends your turn.
Okay. Okay. And then that'll remain if I kill the man who put it there, because it's just
Yes.
it's a thing now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By turn, you mean activation or turn?
Oh, not the turn.
Okay,
Uh,
good.
yeah, it ends the activation.
Ends
Okay.
his activation.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
And you don't get to do anything for the rest of the turning point.
I feel like I should probably just.
To be fair, crits will often end a unit's turn anyway.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to activate this man, which is GA2. So I could do a double. Yeah, let's do a double. Let's do a double. That's fun.
Double.
Let's go move, and I'm going to put him like here, and then take the point with his other.
Okay.
So that's an access for me, please, and an access point. I'm going to access or burn it.
Burn it.
Yeah, deny.
No, I'm going to hold it. I'm going to
Bold.
access. Just
Bold.
access. And then he's on engage, he's in the open, and he has 5 wounds remaining. Then my own, I have 2 other troopers. Here's a question. Does the mission action, it just says you have to control it, right? It doesn't say not in engagement range.
Ooh, that could matter.
Each time, yeah, it just says if it controls. So people can be in engagement.
It's just as long as there isn't more APL on the from your opponent on the point. Right, in order to control the point.
Yes,
you
yes,
need to-
exactly. You have to control it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Aw.
Well, yeah, that was my thinking too, because mine's a pentagon as well. I guess I just put a body on there.
Let the bodies keep the score. Let the bodies keep the score.
That book.
All right, I'm going
That is
to...
not my joke.
I think I'm going to charge. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's enough to charge him. Or do I get even trickier? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to activate my hatch cutter. I'm going to flip him from conceal to engage. Oh, wait, no, I can't. Sorry. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm just picking specialists. The second guy needs to be a trooper.
Yes,
I can't just
right,
suddenly
yeah,
pick a guy
yeah,
and go,
this
this
isn't
guy's
breach and
amazing,
clear.
let's just do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair. So same thing, I'm going to flip the trooper to engage. This dude is still on thingy. And then I will charge the stealth.
stealth
I assume the stealth is a rubbish in close combat.
Oh yeah, absolutely
cool.
terrible.
So I'll charge into close combat here.
Do they have 3 attacks or 4?
The stealth suits?
I mean, there's still like a power armor suit.
What is the combat profile?
So their fists are. So this gentleman is.
I'm not certain I'm attacking yet or fighting
yeah.
yet. I'm just trying to make the call.
It's a 4 ups, 2 3.
Okay, so they do toss 4 dice.
Yeah.
And their wounds are like 12 or 14 or something?
They are 10. 10.
10. Okay. Yeah, I'll fight.
Okay, great. I am going to spend a CP to use Stand and Fire, which will allow me to use my gun as my fight.
Okay. Cool. I have
2.
Whoop.
Actually, how is that phrased? Not to like be a wet blanket. I'm just
No, no,
curious about how it actually is.
Absolutely.
How it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stand and Fire is used as tactical play when a friendly hunter cadre operative, excluding drones, is selected as the target for combat. For that combat,
okay.
select a ranged weapon to fight with. Treat that weapon's ballistic skill characteristic as a weapon skill characteristic.
Cool.
Ignore any special rules the weapon has.
Cool. Okay, yeah, because like the Eldar Corsairs have something that's vaguely similar, but then you read it and you're like, oh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Because they have a pistolier who can use their pistols in close combat,
Oh man.
which means you can't fight back.
Now, unfortunately, my guys are not that great at close combat. I have 3 attacks at 4+, so I only got a single normal.
Okay, this is where I was hoping that we would have the tactical boys. I could at least get something of this, but oh wow, that's dog shit. 5 and 3 2s, so we have those would have hit if they'd been
Well,
better.
we both performed badly.
Yeah.
What is your damage? What is damage coming at me?
Now the damage coming at you is 6.
I will. That's just a normal.
Yep.
I will parry.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, I'm gonna cut my losses and just parry. Yeah, because I think that'll take me down to 1 wound remaining. Yeah, we're gonna parry. I'm gonna parry that out.
Okay.
Call
so
that a wash.
that's
But they are now in engagement range.
that was
so-
a fight.
Yeah. Do they get like cheap fallback or anything?
No.
Okay. That is my second activation. Yep. Cam.
Okay, I am going to activate the Mind Layer. He just never stops saying woo 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 woo.
Do you want to change his order, or are you happy with conceal? This is when you usually start flipping back and forth, so I assume.
Yeah, I think I might put him on engage. We'll dash to the rubbish pile,
Okay.
scramble over with our move,
Yep.
and then shoot him.
Okay. Yeah.
These hit on 4s.
P1 to roll. Okay.
No. This is just a regular bolt gun, but it ignores obscuring.
Okay.
3 hits, 1 crit.
Okay. I would be incredibly impressed if he lives through this. No, that is 1 normal.
Okay.
So that is 2 normals and a crit, which should be more than enough. I'm assuming
Yeah.
that's more than 5 damage.
Yeah. The crits are, it's 3-4.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna start putting these back here. So I got more room.
We're alive!
Alrighty. Ian.
Okay. So we're going to. I'm going to pay another CP for something we call supporting fire during this tactical. Uses tactical play in the firefight phase when a shoot action is declared for a friendly hunter cadre operative. That's going to be this guy against that guy.
You can shoot into close combat?
If I pay CP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was not aware of that.
It's that's the supporting fire.
Oh, I see. Right.
Yeah. So you technically he could have been in cover from one of my dudes if there was one there, but there's no one there. So
Sure.
it's just a straight up 6 dice coming at you at with ceaseless fusillade, which doesn't matter. 4 ups, 3-4.
Okay.
So we're going to re-roll a couple of these here in a second, but we're looking at 1 crit, 2 hits so far. Oh, nope, 3 hits so far. And
You can reroll 1 specifically for ceaseless. Yeah, so ceaseless is when you shoot, you can reroll any or all of your attack dice results of 1.
Yep, which were those 2 die.
Yikes.
Great. So we are looking at 4 hits and 1 crit.
I don't think it's possible for him to live,
Yikes.
but we'll give it a shot. That is 2 normal saves.
Okay, so taking out the 2 normals on the crit, we are looking at 4 and 2 hits, so that's a total of 10 damage.
Oh, I thought you were about to say 6 damage. I was like, he lives. No, he's a pink mist.
Yeah, and I guess he is all done there. Oh no! Wait, we've got another move.
That was a single shot.
Yeah, that
so
was
you
a
can
shot, so I
move.
can move out of here. Let's do that.
I was like the ideal Tau.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
That's the ideal Tau hand-to-hand engagement. Somebody comes at him, he hastily blocks it, and then someone else shoots that guy. It's like, oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, we can get up into that corner there. Go ahead, Funko.
It's not looking good for the old breaches, I'll tell you that. Because I've lost, not all of these were my troops, but I think I've lost 1, 2, 3, 4. I've lost at least 4 models. That's not great.
Ian, have you lost anyone yet?
No.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm feeling good right now.
Yeah, he weathered my grenade, and I think that's kind of the only like big damage I've put on him.
You have tried.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
Okay. So I've used my big blast and I've used the skull. I can play, most of my stuff now is I can delete like one person, which is not ideal. The mine down here is really locking me down because it's like here. I guess it's actually being covered by this thing very neatly. You can just see the bottom of the mine there. So that puts a big orb of square. So for example, my melter is here. I could try and get through and do some work on Cam, but I'm gonna at some point have to pop that mine, I think. And so these two are done so far. Those two are available. That one's available. I feel like I'm just kind of handing Cam the game if I go too hard at Ian, though. Because not only have got to worry about these, but he's also got these 2 points back here, which is not.
Those are
Whereas we're
not-
fighting over whatever is remaining here,
Yeah.
which is just foolish.
Moo-hoo-ha.
Problem is there's not a lot of good plays. All right. Having said that, it's only this and these other dudes. And he's not on track anymore.
Nope.
2, about there. And then would like... I can get him in there. Is that good though? The guy with the Reaver is a close combat guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah. See, that's really good positioning. I feel like I committed too hard to this corner and I'm paying for it now. Oh. That's not that great though, but I might be able to do it. It's too tight. Yeah, it's too tight. It's also not that great a shot anyway. I might just have to do the thing where I buy myself some time to think up a better plan, which I don't hate. It sucks, but I'm just going to move my leader here. Leave him on conceal. And yeah.
Okay. Holy moly. Actually,
Is everything available? Oh no! Oh, you all right?
yeah, fine.
Laser wrong way up.
Oh. Yeah.
That doesn't intersect the...
No, because it's this plane here.
Yeah, but it doesn't intersect the pump at all.
Yeah, that's the question.
no.
And I
Yeah.
don't see anything on top. So.
Okay. Let's change the marksman's order to engage.
Yes, let's.
I will shoot the grenadier. 2 plus lethal 5 AP1.
Okay.
3-4 damage. Still just firing bolt gun shells, but he has every single accessory, light, and handle possible on his gun. 2 hits, 2 crits.
1 crit, And 1 crit. That's it, just 1 crit.
Okay, so 4 and 6 for 10.
I'm pretty sure that's more than enough for him.
Looked at the Picatinny rail catalog and said, yes.
Yes, I will take all of it.
Where is he?
I even gave him a suppressor, even though he doesn't have silent.
8 wounds, so yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
Oh, it's a cosmetics suppressor.
Yeah, exactly. It's where he keeps his Pringles. Second bolter discipline shot. I will shoot at the drone that shot at my homie.
Oh, that sucks.
Same deal, 2+, lethal 5,
2+ lethal 5.
AP or P1
P1? Piercing.
sorry.
or AP1. Sorry,
AP1, that's important.
3 crits, 1 hit.
Oh.
So 2 dice.
Yep, 2 dice. That's
1 crit.
Yeah, 1 crit. So we'll
Okay.
block the crit.
Then that is 4, 8, 11 damage.
Yoko is no longer a going concern.
Okay. Then we will use Sounds of Guerrilla Violence.
And flip back.
Yeah.
'Cause that was shot, flip.
Guerrilla warfare. Muffled sounds of guerrilla warfare.
Ian.
Oof. I was hoping to get 1 shot off with her before she disappeared like that.
Why is the person frequently getting shot by her? I'm okay with that.
I think she only got 1 off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TBH.
She
Right, because this is turn 2, yeah. And has not been activated so far.
God.
Turns out opinions on the effectiveness of the gun vary a lot depending on which end of it you're on.
Yeah.
It's weird how that is.
I mean, yeah. The thing with Phobos is they don't have traditional gunners and special weapons, right? They don't have a plasma gun, they don't have a melt-a-gun. But they do have a lot of special rules on basic bolters.
Yeah, we're just going to activate this.
Yeah, it seems to make the most
I guess
sense.
that's... And then I think we get out of there, like Sonic says. And you get out of there.
How much movement do they have?
3 circles.
Because they would have to go over that.
Fly.
Oh, sorry. They do not
Yes.
have a fly.
Sorry
That's
about
fair. Yep, no.
Yeah. All right.
It's a very sketchy move, completely legal.
Yep. Yes. Yeah. Like, why are you doing like?
I was
oh,
like,
yeah.
because there is a door there, so I thought there was maybe some
Oh,
confusion.
yeah, no.
So I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fly seems one of those rules like AP3, where when you play a team with it, it completely
Does
warps.
anything have AP3?
Not sorry, AP3, APL3, 3 APL.
Oh, sorry.
where,
right.
where it just kind
I
of
was
like,
like maybe the Darklance, but I think Darklance
Yeah.
is still 2.
where once you have played a team with it, it completely destroys your brain.
Yep.
Okay.
Which I guess is just explains Void Dancer players.
You'll get to play Corey someday.
Yeah, no, they're a very good team,
Yeah.
and they have rad lore, like the coolest lore.
They're just like us, entertainers.
Yeah, internet clowns. And all they want to do is lore dump on you.
I'm in a really tricky spot because I really need to break out of this corner.
In a way that's not.
Because what I'm guessing is going to happen is Cam is either going to keep taking these or burn them and then just feed off these points.
Yeah.
Ian's got a pretty good lockdown here. Could maybe burn one, but I think it's bad at this point because he needs both of them. That puts me in the point of getting... I think I got 1 this turn, but I think that might be it. So if that's the case, my choice would normally be to try and influence this side of the board more, but I'm just going to die running there. So I think I've made my bed, and now I have to kind of die in it. So I think what I'm going to do... Easier if I had both of these. I'm curious if I can get to...
And I think you might be able to. Oh, to the
There's a
edge of-
couple of things I can do here. Now I have to be within circle to shoot them.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Because Because I'm wondering if I'm better off using my gun or my fists. I have a feeling with the trooper, the shotgun is actually more reliable. But it depends what I'm shooting into. Because yeah, close range, that would be 4 attacks, 3 plus 3, 3, rather than 3 attacks, 4 plus 3, 4. So shotgun is definitely better. So if I get within circle of this guy, I can blast him in the face, right? And then I just have to worry about his wounds and his save and all that. The unfortunate thing is he's already activated. We're talking about the guy that's like tucked in behind. Not this man's, but the stealth shield here. The thing is, I think it's really a trapping kill team to go after people that have already activated because they're not going to influence this turn. I mean, I guess you could Overwatch, but... So I was really hoping to kill this dude. Oh. Oh. Engagement is triangle, so I can be on the other side of the wall and fight him. Cool, I'll just charge him with the hatch cutter. That's fine. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, yeah, plenty.
Okay.
I think that's better. Like I said, it is... I think I've caused my own problem here, but I don't see a way out of it other than just committing harder. And I think it's going to backfire, but hey, we're here. Yeah, so I'll charge him right there. As long as he's within triangle, he can combat, which I want to say that's right.
We can pull this out quick.
So for future reference, Ian, a really high level thing. Sorry, I just totally hit that. That's
I
right.
would say, just for that fun.
This is relevant to people. This is a really advanced kill team tactic. There's things you can do, right? So if Ian, he needs to be within triangle of this to get the cover from it. If he had just been back like here,
Just that
he's
far.
still in cover, and now I can't fight him across it. So you can do stuff like that where you can set up non-reciprocal charges where you can charge over, but for me to get there, he's too far back to be
Because
engaged.
Yeah, 'cause your
space
base can't
to get
fit.
into
There's
it.
a lot
Yep.
of weird stuff like that. It's basically where competitive kill team lives.
Well-
But anyway, we're gonna fight him. So the hatch cutter
Yeah.
is one of my good melee dudes. So I'm hoping this will be a short fight.
This is with a ball that's Adrock.
Yeah, like normally stuff like that in like Magic kind of irritates me, but in Kill Team I really like it because it rewards being extremely careful
And
with your
precise.
little dollies.
Yeah, it's the thing
Right.
where like I think the visibility obscuring shooting rules are the hardest, most impenetrable bit of kill team. But if you made that easier, it actually kind of stops a lot of the
I
finesse of the game.
know, I know. Yeah, right.
At a high level anyway, so.
Well, I am going to use my my last CP to once again.
So you can use that once per turn.
No, that's all.
Does it specifically say that?
It's to use this tactical play when a friendly hunter cadre operative is selected to target for combat.
But there is an overall core rule of kill team that you can only use a named ploy once per turn.
There we go. Thank
So
you.
unless it specifically says it can be used multiple
Yeah.
times,
I was going based on the idea that it was not specified the once per
I'm
battle.
90% sure that's correct, because command reroll is the one that you can use multiple
Yeah.
times, and everything else, it's like why orcs with just a scratch have to wait to where they'll use it, and once they've blown it, it shields down and you can,
Yep.
yeah. Okay.
I mean, it saves me the command points, so I'll give it to you.
Yeah, thank you, Good Blacks. Okay, so normal combat, roll whatever your
Okay.
situation is. So my guy's rules that is relevant to you. I have the special rule brutal, which means it's for you to parry, it has to be a crit.
Okay.
So to even parry normals, you can only parry with crits.
Only with pairing with crits.
And then it also has rending, but that's a damage effect, I think. What is rending?
Rending is
If you retain any criticals,
crits.
I can retain a normal. Right, so it's a bit of a win more.
Yeah.
Other than that, I do 4 attacks at 4+ with 5, 6.
Okay. Well, I've got a crit, and a hit.
Oh, that is garbage.
Oh, actually, no, that's 2 crits. Never mind.
And you can just parry me out too. I think I'm going to CP reroll for a 50% chance. I think I gotta, could someone pay for that?
Yep.
Thank you. Yeah, I think I gotta. Okay, so at least I turned it into 2 normals. So I'm the attacker.
So you start.
So I will put 1 normal through of 5 damage,
Woof.
which takes him down to 5.
Okay. And what do we have left here?
I have a single normal left,
Single normal
which
left.
you could parry with one of your crits.
Yeah, we're going to parry one of those.
Yep. And then the damage goes through with the last crit of your crit damage?
Oh yes, my crit damage is 3.
3. Okay. So he's 8 wounds, so he's down to 5. And they are in close combat. Or in engagement, sorry. Yeah. And that's my activation, so that is on Cam.
Okay. I would like to... I could kick Ian's back.
I am right there. Wait, which one?
I mean, you've got a couple of like pathfinders sticking out in various
It's
places.
pretty hard to find most of my units.
Yeah.
Or at least ones that are still
Yeah, I got-
activated.
well, he's covered by the edge of that.
Sorry, his order should have changed.
Yeah, I mean, like he would be in cover. So I will switch the commsman to engage. And then shoot that pathfinder.
Okay.
This is a 3+ lethal 5+ bolt gun shot.
Okay, no AP. That's
No AP.
John has not taken any damage yet.
2 crits, 2 hits.
Oh no. I have 1 save of the regular variety. So I'll take 2 crits, I guess?
Right.
1 normal. You got 2 normals, 2 crits, right?
2 normals, 2 crits.
Then I'll take a crit and 2 hits.
So that's 4, 8, 11.
That's John dead. Yeah, even with the retained one, that would have been a no.
I am going to use his remote ability. Oh, I can't see him. But I can see them. So I will flip the veteran to conceal.
Wait, what's happening?
His comms ability
Yeah.
is that he can make someone do a action that doesn't result in them moving or...
Okay.
Yeah, so he's going to tell him to use guerrilla warfare.
Okay. Cool.
And then he himself will use guerrilla warfare.
Interesting.
That doesn't take a CPU.
Nope, that is
No,
just...
their abilities, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
just for the record.
Just like if a friendly operative is visible to him, he can make them do
Yep.
an action.
Select one friendly Phobos Strike Team operative visible to this operative. That operative can immediately perform a free 1 AP action. It cannot perform an action it has already performed during this turning point or an action in which it moves.
Yeah, so as long as he didn't flip already, which I imagine he wouldn't have if he was
No.
on engage, yeah, that's fine. Cool, cool.
Okay. We're going to try once again to go from there to there
Okay.
and make that connect.
All right.
So that's going to be, who is that? Paul, 4 dice up, 5+ to hit. So we have one crit and nothing else.
Right, it's me. I just blanked on that whole thing. Okay.
Sorry.
No AP or anything, yeah?
Yep, nothing special.
I got 3 normals,
3 normals.
so
Well,
I can pay 2 for the
yep,
save of the crit.
and that will.
This trooper, MVP right here, how many, it's like 4 shots now, he's just whiffed?
And we're just going to like move ourselves.
Yeah, just the one guy in the middle,
Yeah, just over and over, he's been getting pummeled and just takes it. What a champion.
just sitting there like pulling open his shirt.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to kill
honestly,
me.
I'm firing the Endurant. This guy's getting a promotion.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
Endurant didn't last more than 2 seconds, so this new guy gets the shield.
Congratulations, trooper. You've been promoted to bullet sponge. No,
you-
no, no.
So you're dead or I find someone better, but this is an awkward situation here. Okay. So it's just a shot in the move, yeah, okay.
Yep.
Just wipe bits of another guy off the shield. Here you go.
This works, I swear.
And so Cam does have 1 on engage, but he's far enough back that I would have to pop the mine. And it's if it crits, it stops my turn?
Yes.
But if it hits, I would weather it.
Yeah.
I still don't think I want to bite that off and chew.
Yeah, it's 4 dice, lethal 5+, and if I missed, I would definitely spend the reroll. It's not guaranteed, but it's likely.
Now also starting to think about Overwatch, although funnily enough, I think Overwatch is going to hit me first, as in me doing it, because I have too few people left. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that it? 6. I have 6. That's not much better. I could probably like charge the trooper into someone to stop him getting shot, but it seems him getting shot works out just fine for him, so I probably won't bother doing that. I really wanted to use Plasma to threaten Cam, but that's not really how it's shaking out. This man's back here. Is he on engage or conceal?
Conceal.
Has he activated?
Yes.
Okay.
My only unactivated units are here and here.
Sorry, where?
Here and here.
Righto. But this guy's in combat. Are they a 2 APL?
This one, yes.
Can you pay to make them 3?
No.
Okay, so most you could fall back.
Yeah.
Or fight and shoot. That would be bad. So this man is going to be able to draw to about there. So I just want to set up a non-reciprocal shot so that he can't shoot me back. So we need that to be there, that needs to be, that looks fine, and then you're drawing where that crosses that unless you move first, which you can't, so that's fine. So we'll just switch these out like that, and the plasma guy is going to shoot the Tau suit. Oh no, he's engaged. Wait, does that mean that the suit's down?
That, hold on a second.
How does that work?
So he's technically still in cover, but he is still...
Well, only if my line crosses cover.
No. If you're outside of a circle, they're treated as in cover.
Oh, okay. But engage on cover just means you get a save.
Exactly. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right, I'll do that. That's a good opportunity to do that.
Okay,
Right, I'm drawing from the side.
that's the ball.
Yep, and then the same way back. Can't get to there. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So we're going to fire plasma. I'm going to run it hot, because why not?
And there's no no range on that?
No, that's the one gun that doesn't have a range on my team.
Cool.
So I'm going to run hot, which means it's AP2.
AP2, okay. So I guess I will...
So you can retain 1 for cover,
Yep.
or you could try and roll it for a crit.
I think I'll just retain the 1 for the
I think
cover.
that's probably the
Yep.
safer play, yeah. And who knows, I might just blow up because I'm running it hot. So 4 attacks, 4+, 5, 6. If either of these are retained as a 1, I will retain 3 mortal wounds. Okay, that's one of them. Let's see if I want to change any of those. It's actually a pretty bad roll because
You got
it's
1 crit and then...
it's a crit and that's it. It's my last CP though. I'm going to do it because I don't have to explain myself. Okay, it's not a hot, but it is still a miss.
Yep.
That's my last CP too, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, so you have a single crit coming at you.
Okay, what's that?
That would be 6 damage.
Oh, wait a second. Yeah, no, I get to decide that when I'm doing the roll stage. So it's just a single crit, right?
Yes.
Great, I will roll for that.
Nope.
That is going through.
6 damage, yeah.
Okay.
And that's his thingy.
And, oh, that's Mike D. Right, 1 second. Mike D is fine. It's M. Yes, MCA. 6 damage. And they are wounded.
Okay. Oh, right, wounded. That hasn't come into play yet, I don't think.
Not
I
yet.
don't think anyone's moved while being injured.
No.
Okay, so that's my activation. Cam's got 1 left, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
I don't think either of my guys are in charge range, but it's okay, you're going the other way.
Yeah, that's like... I'm going to say that's 11 inches.
I have 8 out. Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah. I used to be able to dome people out with guess range weapons. Greatest loss to the game, but probably the biggest improvement to the game is getting rid of those things. Let's move over there.
True.
Move.
That's true. My shotguns do have a long range profile, but the damage profile is 1-2, so I don't use it that often.
Yeah, it's a Plinkin round.
Yeah.
And then I will strategize.
Okay, Ian.
Okay. I think we're just still gonna try and take out your Mook from over here.
Okay.
So that's a standard 4 up. Is there anything that Pete Best has special that could work there? No. He's got the photon grenade, but that's not gonna help me. Yep. Sorry.
Got a
Those
critical on my
dice are,
crotch, but
yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that's nothing on those. And then the last die is a big 5. So that's 1 hit coming out of Pete Best.
Okay, no AP, yeah.
Nope.
1 crit.
Well, that's a save.
Man, MVP. Wow. MVP. Unfortunately, he's not accomplishing anything, but he is eating a lot of activations.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually, it's the man himself is the only one who has.
Oh, is this the only
No,
one?
sorry, no, that's not true. I have my melt gun.
And this gentleman here?
No, those are the two.
Oh, yeah, those are the two.
Because I've done this, and this.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about the final cell suit.
Okay, well, I guess I just activate the shotgun man. Yeah, I'll activate the shotgun man. He's got a regular move of 3. I want to put him to there, to where he's just outside.
Not quite, yeah.
So that's probably about right. He'll be on engage. And then he's going to shotgun the stealth suit. I don't know if I've ever actually done this before. These guys are so slow, they never get in close enough range to use the shotgun.
Yeah, somewhere back on their home ship, the quartermaster is like, "Shall I issue you with more shotgun rounds?" And everyone's like, "No rounds fired."
Yeah, we're good, yeah. It is 4 attacks, 3+, 3/3. No special rules.
All right.
Crit and a normal.
Crit and a normal. 3 defense dice, 3 up. And we have 2 saves.
So you can block the crit or the normal. They are both 3 damage, so just take 3.
Both 3 damage? Yeah, I'll just take 3. Somehow MCA survives.
What is he on left?
1.
1? Wow.
Okay. That is his activation.
1's not 0.
True. Cam, have Overwatch... No, I'll rephrase that. Cam, do you have an Overwatch shot?
Your sergeant is concealed?
Concealed, yeah.
Then I don't believe I do. Because I've got... Yeah, both of those guys are
So
concealed. So...
I'm going to be nice and say that's not how that rule works.
Oh, right. Yeah, I
has to pass
can
heavy
shoot that
cover.
guy in the back.
It has past heavy cover, not light cover.
But
And
currently...
it has to be more... Does he have an ignore obscuring weapon?
He does, actually.
Okay, so 'cause the only thing is if it crossed this heavy,
Yeah,
I'm back
right,
enough that
right,
it would,
right.
but if he ignores that, you're all right.
I think I actually prefer letting you keep that guy on that side of the
To
board.
give you a potential other Overwatch shot.
Well, no, because it's just like,
Oh, you think I'll use him on Ian rather than you?
probably. I mean, it's something that
He's already
Ian has to
activated,
consider.
so yeah. It might eat one of Ian's activations he would otherwise shoot at you.
Yeah.
So, fair enough. You are able to decline Overwatch, so Ian.
Speaking of which, let's get the F out of here. That'll do.
Using fallback.
Yep.
Okay.
For
So that's
my-
2 AP to move out of the engagement range.
Which is all he'll be able to do.
Yep.
And you'll stay on conceal.
Okie dokie. So my last play is my melter. After this, no one has any activations.
Correct.
Correct.
I mean, I do still have a guy with Overwatch.
Right, but there are no more activations, so you
No.
don't get that option.
Yes.
Um,
Chat. I've recently decided that my Marine chapter were once, a very long time ago, black shields.
Oh, nice.
And that was, 10,000 years ago. So who knows what they are now? What they are now is, as far as anyone remembers, is their Imperial fists.
Messy.
I'm trying to see. I don't think the melter's going to do anything this turn. That's 2 circle there. But that's well within. Does it happen as soon as I set foot or end the move?
As soon as you set foot.
Okay. So if I
Like
go
it's-
through the door, he blows up. If I go around too close, it blows up. How close is... Oops. Sorry.
Murderer.
Doubt that's going to matter that much. It's basically just past the corner. It's a big detour. I'm going to just leave that. Do you reckon that's the middle of it? I don't think I'm going to be able to balance this anyway.
I'd say it's
Yeah, I mean, I think we can both agree that if you want to place it outside the range of it,
We're doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fair.
if that's the intention.
That's the intention. I just don't know if I can end up anywhere useful without being just swinging in the wind. And normally I wouldn't mind because the melter's kind of useless because it only has a pentagon range. So the chance of you being able to do anything is pretty rare.
I mean, the Sandblaster's useful, right? Like,
Well, I was going to... My follow-up to that is normally that's the case, but when I'm down to like less than half the team into an elite that hasn't lost anyone, that's scary. So I think I go from there and then dash and I can get into that corner. And I think that kind of puts me out of the path to there. And that would be outside a circle the whole time. And then the remaining move to just dash into there. It's not great, but it moves me up. And I stay on conceal, and I'm pretty hidden in there because all the heavy cover. That is the end of Turning Point 2.
all right. Well, shall I advance this to turning point 3?
Yep.
Boop. Everyone flip over their little paper markers.
Hey, I paid good money for acrylic.
I've been offered ones, and I'm like, I think this edition is going away in a few months.
Yeah, well, later
and
this
like-
year.
Yeah. I really like this edition of the game, though. So,
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they change what they change. Mm-hmm. Because I don't feel like it needs a lot. But
no. I think the initiative rolling could probably be updated to make it a bit less. I just lost the game on a die roll.
Speaking of which,
Right, yeah, it's that time again. Okay.
Okay.
ooh, 5.
Cinco.
3.
3. We roll off.
Yes.
1.
1.
5.
Okay,
All right,
so-
counterclockwise.
Still counterclockwise, yep. Starting with Ian. Then we will generate a strat point. Oh, sorry, a command point. Each.
Done?
and
Oh,
strip-
I already did yours, Ian.
Oh no, this is for my own
Oh,
tracking.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Thank you.
And then we're on to strat phase, starting with Ian.
I'm going to keep my CBs and go pass.
Okay. I will use Omni Scrambler from the Veteran.
You can see the barrel.
Yeah.
You don't, it's not basing, it's for visibility, it's just so you
Yeah,
can see
yeah.
them,
So I will scramble the Meltagunner for 3 activations.
Right, yes, because you...
Saboteur,
all your team
Commsman.
alive. Okay.
Pass.
Or it's Funko now.
It is me. I will do my free order of some sort. I feel like it needs to be square. I mean, defensive. But I can't. I just have to pick someone. I mean, I guess I'm doing defensive on the plasma gunner. And I'll put it there. Oh, I guess if I'm going to do that, I should actually just do that. Yeah, because then they both benefit. Okay. That's my free one. Ian?
Yeah, I'll do the
again.
I'll do the pass.
Vanguard.
Okay. I'll pass.
Pass again.
Do I parachute-y? No, we're going to be mobile this turn. Don't even have a lot of shots. I think I'm good. Pass.
And then I think I pass. I think I have an option. Pass anyway. So
Pass,
it's
yep.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's once every player has
Your
passed.
First activation.
Okay.
Oh,
Goodbye.
that was wait.
Yep, that
Oh
was.
no, was that the guy that died? Wait, what's happened? No, he moved to shoot.
Yeah,
didn't he?
that's right.
So
So
that's
he's still-
that's him
still
with
around.
4. Yeah.
And just to clarify, which points are
Oh, good
up
point.
for grabbing and
So
destroying again?
the blue represents that they have been accessed, so that can stay, and then these
recommend. Yeah, they're just.
reset and come off.
This one had also been activated, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
At least
so-
once. So we can put a blue die on there.
Yeah.
So 2, 6, 3, and 4.
Yeah, 2, 6, 5, 3, and 4.
Yeah, so
One is the only one.
Yeah.
So 1 is the only one that hasn't actually been activated.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, chat. I mean, we could continue playing the old edition Kill Team, even if a new edition comes out that we don't like. Nothing saying we have to keep rolling with a new one. Or we could hang on to all our books for 30 years and then become one of those YouTube channels that's like, we're playing 2nd edition 40K. I watched some of those videos. I played a lot of 2nd edition 40K. It's not a good game.
Yeah.
It's not a good game. Watched an Eldar versus Imperial Guard battle report. That was brief.
Okay, so we're going to move him there, activate the point, and go to conceal.
Okay.
Take my
Oh,
points.
I'm sorry, Ian.
Oh, that's all right. And go ahead, Cameron.
Okay. Badui. Let's activate him. He's going to be concealed. Tap 1.
Access.
Yes, access. Shuffle around. Access.
Yeah, I can see a problem here.
Yep.
And then move back here.
Dash backwards.
Yeah, dash back.
I don't like that.
New.
So that's 2 access.
Yep.
Okay. Now that would be me. How much impact? Where is the most impact that I can have? That point is taken. I would need to kill Ian off to take that one. Here's a fun thing I've just realised. I've conveniently placed every single breacher of mine outside of the square they need for the double activation.
Oh,
Because I think even these guys are the closest, and that's
Yeah.
still out. Yeah. Okay, so that's not an option. I can still do blitz, so I can still get some like good lot of damage. Your leader is over there,
Yep.
but has not activated. Is your dude tracking, or is he just no? He hasn't. He's in.
He hasn't activated yet.
Like I can kill Cam's leader probably with the melter, but generally that's great against Vogos because it means he can't generate CP. But I think I just get blasted by the other 2 dudes. So is that a good use of the melter? Maybe. Arguably, I probably am better just taking that point. Because
I mean, I think burning the point,
at this point.
because that would mean that.
yes, but you say that, but it's bad to burn objectives when I'm behind by a lot.
Oh, fair.
That
Okay,
just,
yeah.
that really helps you. Yeah, that's the thing. I think I think I'm out for murder. I think about that stage of whether it's commander or multiplayer kill team, where you just decide, I can't win, but I can murder a lot of people along the way. So I think we're going to activate the melter. He is kind of tucked though. And I did kind of decide my plan last time was to go all in on Ian. I just don't think I think that equates with me and Ian taking second and third in some arrangement, and Cam sitting on first pretty comfortably. So I think I have to take the fight to Cam. I just don't know if I can actually influence that much. I'm just going to go with the melter. If that means the plasma dies, that's okay. I'm going to go out from here to, I don't know, close enough.
I mean, he is on conceal.
He is, but I just need to get close enough.
Yep.
So I'll go like one, and then still have that move to shot. So you're right, I might not actually be able to make this. I think that's just within circle to ignore the cover.
Isn't it triangle to ignore cover?
That's a good point. Is it triangle?
I thought it was you had to be within triangle
You might be right.
to challenge
The
for
sounds
cover.
of everyone checking their
Yeah.
very involved reference sheets. One side. I think that's right. It have to be within triangle, right? Yeah, defender, attacker.
If they're less,
is within. Yeah, I think Cam is right.
Who to who?
So yeah, I'm trying to like move from here.
Okay.
Because I have a pentagon range on the weapon, but because it's in conceal, I need to invalidate the cover, which it's not going to do. I need to be within triangle, and it's just out.
Oh, also, he was omni-scrambled.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're totally
Right.
right. I didn't. That's why I picked up the dice, because I thought it was
A wound marker?
on
Interesting,
here. I
yeah.
thought it
Oh,
was
right,
the
right.
marker. So
Right.
I've activated none.
Yeah, this is your first activation
Okay,
because I was
so-
first.
That goes back there with a 3. Thank you. Sorry, that would have been very bad. Yeah, Cam did actually plan for this. Okay, so I guess I'm probably going back to plasma then.
Well, that makes me upset.
Yeah, it makes me upset too. It's one of those things where you can see the flaw in the plan, but I'm kind of like cursed to complete it now anyway, because the other option is to just start running into the open across the board and die. So like, you know. The problem with instead of using the plasma guy, I'm going to charge the hatch cutter.
Yeah,
and
that's a
spam.
better
I
spell.
think that makes more sense. And he's on that. Does take him out of the defender range, but actually I think that only counts for shooting anyway. Yeah, we'll just do close combat. All right, so we're doing 4 attacks
I'll use my CP to make him gun full.
to do the gunman. How many health does he have left?
1.
Oh, cool. So you're probably not going to get to use that, by the way. Because I am the attacker, I get to put a dice through. So unless I miss every single shot,
Oh yeah.
you wanna-
You know what? I'm not going to do this.
I would say it's pretty. I need to pass 1 of 4 coin flips here.
Yeah.
So, and I would probably pay the CP if I whiffed it, because otherwise that would be really embarrassing.
So I'm looking
Oh,
at,
I might have actually. I think it's a 4+. Wow. Hatch cutter. It is a 4+.
Brutal.
He does also have brutal, but that doesn't.
so that just goes straight through.
So I'm gonna pay a CP,
Okay.
because otherwise he's gonna die on the crackback. I think. Actually, no, because you didn't pay for it.
Nope.
I don't. I guess I could pay a CP for Blitz instead. I've got 1 CP. I think I'm going to spend it on a 50% shot. Yeah, I think I have to, because I think it's too bad. I potentially lose. Oh, I guess I don't potentially lose it. Technically, you haven't rolled that yet, because I needed to make my CP decision first. Not that it really matters. But like,
Okay. Oh yeah.
that you need to lock in for folks at home. Technically, the attacker rolls first. Oh no, wait! It's close combat. They happen at the
Yes,
same time.
exactly.
Sorry,
That's,
sorry, that's my bad.
No worries. Good. We went over it.
Yeah, that's for close combat. That's fine. I'll CP reroll.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take it. That's a crit.
Okay.
So that is my last CP. He does die because I pushed
Yep.
the crit through. I think that's an okay spend.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been enough to take him out anyways.
No, it wouldn't have been enough to kill him, but I think
It was a bad sit for me.
it's
anyway.
all
It was
bad at this point.
One wound left, and he managed to just make the hit
on
that
a point
existed.
that's already been captured. Like
Yeah.
it's just all bad all the way down.
Yeah.
That is my activation. So that is now in.
Oh. Still going around?
Yes.
Yeah.
Counterclockwise, we started. with you.
Counterclockwise, yes.
Yes.
Okay, yes. Okay. I mean, yes. Just take the free money. It's free real estate.
Yep.
And then you get out of there? No, we just take the shot against the nasty man.
So if I can offer some advice.
Yeah, go for it.
One thing you can do, or a really effective tool in the Kill Team arsenal, is the charge and not fight. So because this guy hasn't activated, if you charge him in close combat,
He can't get out.
I have to fight you first before I do anything, and then I've only got 1 APL left, or I have to spend 2 to fall back, and then I can't do anything. So it's a very powerful tool when someone has limited operatives available to put them in a situation where now, like, sure, I might just kill him in combat, but then I'm still only on 1 APL. So it's an option anyway. You could just get out of there.
Oh, no, I can do that. That'll charge up. Yeah, and then I don't need to fight.
No.
Perfect. And he can...
Yeah, it's a very underappreciated move because it puts people in awkward spots.
Yeah, I had not considered that. I like it.
It's actually what, when they brought out the Beastman team, they have an ability where when they die, they frenzy and they don't die. So, as played, if you just fight someone and then like, oh, I died, you know, they then die at the end of their activation. So if you charge someone to fight, you frenzy but then die immediately, right? As designed, that's the way it works. People quickly figured out the way to play it is charge, don't fight on your turn. Force them to fight you on their turn. You become frenzied, but you don't keel over until the next activation. So
Yeah.
you now have an extended
Yeah,
invulnerable period.
that is a very good...
Yeah, Felgor have something like, what, 70% win rate on at competitive tournaments?
Yeah, there's like, they've since balanced them a little bit where now you can kill them with a critical headshot and a few things like that. But yeah, the unintuitive way of doing things sometimes can be incredibly powerful.
All right, I am going to activate the Sergeant, and I will use Stealth Assault. It's when you activate an operative with a conceal order that is not within engagement range of an enemy operative. That operative cannot make shooting attacks during that activation. The first time that operative performs a fight action during that activation, in the resolve successful hit step of that combat, you resolve 2 first.
Yep.
So I'm going to do that. I activate him, use Stealth Assault, flip his order to engage, and then charge the Melt-A-Gunner.
I'm sure it's enough, but could you just measure it out just to be sure?
Yep. Bang.
Because you don't have to traverse because you can go around the base.
Yeah, and that's
Less than 8.
Yep.
Cool.
That is
So
an
then
8
it would
inch.
be 8 plus. Do you get it? Do you get the
6 plus 2, right?
But do you get the triangle from Vanguard on charge? Or
I
just
don't
move?
think so. I think it's only on move.
All right. Anyway. And then presumably fight.
Yeah. 5 dice, 2 up. And I think this hits as a.
I don't even know what the gunner's melee profile would be.
4/5.
Gun buff. So 3 attacks, 4 plus, 2, 3.
5 attacks, 2 plus 4, 5.
Yeah, this is not going to last long.
Oh, sorry, that cost me 1.
Sorry, I lost my page. 3 attacks, 4 plus. So I got 1 crit.
1 crit?
Yeah, you have first action as the chargee. The charger.
Yeah, so I will resolve 1 hit and 1 other hit.
Okay, they have 9 wounds,
9 wounds?
I believe, with the +1 wound from equipment. I'm just remembering what they started. I think they're +1 over the base guy, which means.
Okay.
You know,
know what?
8 wounds standard, so they're 9 wounds total.
I think I'm going to use a command point reroll here,
Okay.
because 2 1s is no bueno.
Okay.
Okay, so that is 4 hits.
Okay.
So I will use 1 hit to inflict damage, and then my second one will inflict damage.
Okay. And how much, sorry, was that?
4.
So 8 damage total.
8 damage total.
Okay, so
and
I'm
then
on-
now you get to assign a die.
Right. I'm on 1 wound left. You have 2 normals.
Yes.
I crit you for 3, I guess, and die.
Okay. I go to 9.
Yeah, that's an awkward. Whoops. I mean, gunners aren't meant for
No.
close combat. You can give him like a hatchet or something with equipment points, but I think the +1 wound is better, generally.
3 wounds puts a sergeant to 10 wounds.
Okie dokie.
And then I will use my last one to tap the objective.
Okay. Cool. And then, yep. Righto. And then his order flips.
Oh, thank you.
What are we at? 6, 5, and 2. Okie dokie. The only point not capped is here, but there's a mine protecting it. I'm the only guy there. I'm down to 5 dudes left. Okay, so I've got 4 activations. There's 10 wounds left. Okay. Well, did say I was going to try and murder everyone. 3. So I'm going to flip my leader to engage. I'm going to charge over the wall into Cam's leader. So that's a 4 movement. So I pay 1, which leaves me with 3. So that's 1, 2, 3 is more than enough.
And just, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, so
you're good.
Just
yeah.
shaving that, basically. Really good area denial, that mine. Like, probably the play would have been just to run my first trooper into it and call it a day.
That's why
'Cause
I delayed the activation on the shotgun trooper, because I didn't want,
Yeah, I would have totally done that. I missed that. Okay, so my leader has a power sword,
right.
which is not terrible, but he is running into a Reaver, so we'll see. So I get 4 attacks, 3 plus 4, 6 with lethal 5.
A beautifully flavorful mashup here.
Yeah,
The 2 swordmen.
crossing blades, yeah. God, that's garbage.
4 hits.
I have a crit and 2 hits.
You have 9 wounds or 10?
The leader has 9 wounds. So I'll push a crit through.
For 5?
6.
6. Okay, that puts me to 4. And then you have 2 more hits?
2 normals, yeah.
And they are 4?
So I think you just hit me.
Yeah, I hit you.
Is that's the first time that's happened, right?
Yep.
Yep,
So
I
that's
go-
4 damage.
Okay, so I got a 5. It's one of these guys. And then I'll push my last normal through, killing the leader.
Okay.
Cool. And that's yours.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
It's something.
Yep.
Moral victory, if nothing else.
Hey,
That is
no-
his activation.
No extra points for him not losing any models.
Doesn't apply, but yes,
Yeah.
the inspiration is
Oh,
good.
is that also off,
We
off the
also
table?
took that out.
Yeah.
Well, this
Okay.
game is just whoever
Just
wins is going through.
Straight? Okay. Oh, yeah, and for Seth's benefit, these are definitely Orthodox Tau.
Which sept are they from? Do you
That
know?
I don't know.
Okay.
But I would, yeah, if they were farsighted, I would have given them a different color scheme, I think.
I'm very excited that they're bringing Kroot back to proper 40k in a big number. Because I have a Kroot
Yeah.
kill team, which I love a lot, and the new models look fantastic.
Bring him back.
I
for
hope they
real.
figure out a way to make them good.
Yeah.
Because, like, inverted orcs turns out not very good.
I think they're making a good effort on it.
Good, yeah. No, because they're cool and interesting and very 40k.
Yeah.
And very unique feeling.
And it's like, I like that for an army that's like very shooting focused like Tau, you have that other option of like, reminds me of Orcs and Goblins, you know, back
Yep.
in fantasy days. Like those,
Yeah.
the mix of play styles is nice. I don't know if they're any good, you know, but they look nice.
Yeah.
I have no interest in playing them, so
Where is my tape measure in the
Oh, I'm sorry.
that's
I
all right.
ate it.
No worries.
yeah, I just went and bought the army painter one.
I've got my Games Workshop one from like the mid 90s still. It's probably all stretched.
Put it
I don't think
here.
I ever had an official tape measure one. I think I just had a hardware tape measure.
No, wait, that's not where I want. You are the one who needs to go there. You can go there. Good. Great. Okay. I would like to shoot that man, please, Cameron.
Okay.
That is going to be, ball in the back is add rock. We're looking at 6 dice, 4 up, 3, 4, ceaseless, and fusillade. No strange shenanigans for you to worry about. So 6, 6, 5, 2 2s, and we have 1 1 to reroll. 3 is not a hit.
So 1 crit, 2 hits.
2 crits, 1 hit. 2 6s, 1 5.
Okay.
God, this is a mental training exercise.
3 normals.
3 normals.
So I just get rid of the normal.
Can you get rid of one of the normals?
I didn't roll any crits, so.
Okay, yep, so that's 2 crits. That will be 8 damage total.
Okay, he has 4 left.
God, I miss those elite HP pools.
Yep. And that's a go on you.
Okie dokie. So I have.
Oh, no, on you, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Does Cameron get a turn?
No.
Do I just return fire? I mean, kind of want to. Or I could kind of shoot the one that's already got its back to me.
That one would be treated as in cover.
Right, but
obscure.
we have vantage.
So vantage just means that for the purposes of shooting, they're treated as having an engage order.
Yes.
But this the stealth suit rule specifically mentions vantage does not apply in
Yes.
this case.
Okay, so they've got super
Vantage
concealed.
doesn't. They have super
Okay,
concealed.
so I'll shoot the one that I can see.
Yep, okay, so I'll take 1 retain cover for that.
2 plus, AP 1, lethal 5 plus. Goodbye.
AP 1?
Yes.
Okay, ugh. So 1 retained, AP 1. Actually, I'll decide that once I see what your dice are.
2 hits, 2 crits.
2 hits, 2 crits. Well, we're rolling everything. That was a bad idea. I assume that's just going to pop him.
It's 3/4, so that is 14.
Yep. Pew!
Oh, he was very briefly on an engage order.
Did you mean to change him to conceal?
Well, I activated him, put him on an engage order, took the shot.
Yep. Oh, sorry. I thought that was you switching him back.
No.
Okay, my bad.
And then, do we want to move?
I don't really see a reason. I mean, yeah, sure, I guess, yeah. It does give you a slightly better angle to the rest of the team, yeah. Yeah, that's actually not a bad play.
Yeah, I think we're going to move over here.
Yeah, it gives you more
And
of
then guerrilla violence. Okay, now it's your turn.
so we've got Sorcerer still to go, Hatch Cutter is gone, 1 Trooper, so I have 1, 2, 3 activations left. Both of these points have been activated, so nothing can be done there. I suppose the play is to just activate this man's and do the old move, the powerful play of move, dash into a corner and hide. So we're going to tuck him in there.
I like books.
Concealed. Yeah, he's still reading. He's still got to finish this one. Ian.
Huh, yeah, that was quick. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's gambit some stuff. It really doesn't matter.
I do like the guy on the battlefield just, hiding in a corner and reading.
Move and dash.
I think he's reading in the book why the skull did nothing. Like, I swear it was supposed to do more than that.
Remain Overwatch, or
That's
remain
what you get for partially translating an ancient
concealed.
Nagashi text.
Go ahead.
It's not Nagashi. There is actually a phrase for Nagash's faction. I don't remember what it is. It's like
Ossiarch
Nehekara. It's something like that.
Yeah. Okay, I'll activate the veteran. Scramble across. Shoot or touch the objective.
Why not?
Thank you. Shoot the sergeant. 3+, 3/4, lethal 5+, balanced.
Okay.
One hit or one crit, 3 hits.
Whoa, whoops.
Goodbye.
That's my bad. I think that came from there.
Yeah.
That is 1 normal save.
Okay. So 4, 7, 10.
Oh, he had 5 left. Okay.
As a quick note, is there a limit to how many victory points you can get? in one
4
turning
per
point?
turn from accessing.
Yeah, so I've got 1, 2,
So
3,
Cam is
4.
capped out, yeah.
Yeah.
But all the points have now been accessed, so no one can score any more VP
Right.
for this turn.
And then we will dash.
Cool.
I'm imagining that they're just trying to look up something on Google Docs, and it's doing that thing where like it just randomly logs you out all the time for no reason. You're just like, oh, I have to run to the point, log in again.
So I've got a guy who's in close combat, I think is covered by the camera. Plasma Man, and that's it. Plasma Man's options are...
Ooh, if you get up the window, you have a nice clean shot at that.
There's a window there?
Yeah.
Wish I knew that 3 turns ago. Yeah, so if I say I was there, it does not cross heavy cover.
Yeah.
God, that's a long plasma shot, isn't it? I think it's the best play. Like, if I got him out of combat, I could shoot this dude, but I don't think that really accomplishes much of anything. Sure. I don't hate it. All right, so Plasma Man runs to the window. He's on engage and then fires at all the way downtown to there.
Everyone
Okay.
likes rolling dice, right?
So you do get cover because scramble counts as cover. But I'm going to run hot because why not? So your choice is roll or retain.
Okay, well, yeah.
All right, let's go. 4 attacks. Running hot, no 1s, which is great. I don't think it's lethal 5+. It's just 6s, right? Yeah, he's probably dead.
I can. I only have 1 die.
Oh,
Yes.
'Cause it's AP2.
and it would be lots. Cool. All right, that is the plasma guy, who can still Overwatch if it comes up, but I still have 1 dude left. Ian.
right. Oh my goodness, this has changed things significantly in terms of what's all here. Yeah, it's not going to get him in range for that. They're all... Well, you know what? Let's just move some people around. So I would put him in there. That seems real bad, actually.
Yeah, it's tough because you need to get board presence, but there's really not a lot of safe avenues of approach.
You can't see. This does count as light cover here, correct?
Yeah.
The top wall does, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be that.
I actually didn't notice that. Generally speaking, I prefer to rotate them the other way to specifically stop this because it's a little too defensible. but I didn't catch that before the game.
Yeah, that's. Whew. Yeah, not a lot of good shooting positions here. But if we 1, 2, 3, 4, that's better. Yeah. Let's do that. And put him on a conceal. Go ahead, Cameron.
All right. I will put him on an engage order. We are on Vanguard, so we ignore drop-down distance.
Right, you've got the grav.
This guy doesn't have grav, but he does, like, we're on Vanguard, so we ignore the first
okay.
circle,
Right.
which rounds this down to
Yeah, drops
free.
round down, so it would have been 1, but it's free.
Yeah. So I'll move him over here, and then we'll shoot.
Can you draw? I can't see what's back there, so.
Yeah,
It's-
other than the scramble, there's nothing in the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Because he is on conceal, but.
He's, yeah.
Yeah, right out in the open.
Oh, he also ignores obscuring, doesn't he?
Not this guy,
Oh, okay.
but
Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry, I thought there was a pillar back there, but I forgot that's the.
3+, lethal 5+, 3/4. 1 hit, 2 crits.
Wow.
Pocket full of nothing.
Yeah.
I think he just dies. Is it more than 7?
It is 11.
At least 8, yeah.
Yep. All right. It was worth a
Moved
try.
up briefly.
Yep.
We have one more activation. Could use the comms array. Who did I give my smoke to?
I think it was someone over on that side.
Yeah.
Smoke and Crack, I recall, were next to each other.
Yeah, the saboteur, not the saboteur, we'll just guerrilla violence. The mine layer had the crack. The sergeant had the climbing gear, and somebody had a smoke grenade. Who has the smoke grenade? I don't know.
On me?
On you.
There's in those tokens I was showing you earlier. There's actually a grenade icon. That is a good one to for next time. I only have the trooper left, who is in engagement range with a Tau guy. I could fall back and then do nothing else, which kind of sucks. So I guess we're just fighting.
I guess we are.
Has anybody seen my smoke grenade? Dave, your head is literally smoking. It's, you left it.
I think
That's all right, rolls. I'll take that.
Yeah.
we're going to use the stand and fire for that one.
Okay.
4 4s up. And that's 2 hits.
Okay. So I got 2 normals and a crit.
Okay.
I have 4 wounds remaining. I'm guessing a crit would kill me.
Yes, in fact, a hit should kill you.
What a hit would kill me too.
Yeah.
In that case, I can't stop myself dying, right? Because if I parry either of yours, the other
Yep.
one just hits me. So all I can do is put through a crit for 4 damage.
4 damage on George. And he's wounded. And you will take 4 damage or 5 damage, your choice.
That's enough either way.
Yep.
All right. That's that. So that is my activation. Ian.
I've made some bad choices here, I think.
Record scratch. I bet you're wondering what led me to this point.
Hubris is the answer.
Yeah, even then, I don't think I haven't fair dinkum on him. with his corner up in the butt like that?
It's interesting. I would.
I mean, cover? Yes.
He's in cover, yes.
Yeah, so okay, so that would be fine.
I put him
Oh,
there
yeah,
to where you
'cause he's-
basically
yeah.
can't shoot him. You would have to be like up here.
Yeah.
I think we can pretty safely count me out of the running for first here on 2 CP or 2 VP.
Well, yeah.
So killing my guys, I mean, you obviously have 2 dudes here that are like, if these 2s die, you've got these 2 points saved up. But even if you had these 2 points, Cam is
Yeah.
tackling 4 returns. So unless you can break
absolutely doing something
this
there.
battle line, I think that's all she wrote.
I don't honestly think that we do. Oh, I think actually I have a fair shot from here.
Conceal.
Oh, he's on conceal?
Yeah.
Dang it.
And scramble is light cover,
Yeah.
You can get up, you can kill him, but you'd have to get up on this.
He's just, yeah, that's
Which you don't really have climbing gear
bueno.
for tower. I guess the stealth suits have fly, but
Yeah.
that's the only one left, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I've kind of goozled myself here for some certain things. Okay, you know what? We're going to try something. Is there a door? There is no door.
The 3-player kill team games have been interesting. I worry that, like, it reminds me of playing 3-player StarCraft, where one person attacks someone else first, probably beats them, and then whoever was waiting while that fight happened fights whoever won the first one, and
Yeah.
I think 4-player probably has a bit more. It'd be interesting to talk to someone who's put a lot of time into multiplayer kill team, because my feeling is I think 3-player has some issues.
Yep.
I think Ian and I got very distracted on each other.
And with the
I have no more activations.
Okay.
with the shape
wait,
of the
hold
board,
on.
you inherently have a sort of uneven
Yeah, it's
starting
like
positions.
I think this one was pretty close,
Yeah, yeah.
but
Yeah.
the problem
That's
is you
totally
need kind of
obscured.
everyone to like go this way, right, from their angle. Whereas if you have this way, normally that was my plan coming in. I could overwhelm one side and take it, but then we've also had Ian and me fighting over these 2 while Cam has 4.
Yeah,
and you can
and
see
that's been the
there's
big
a big
issue.
problem there. So I have no more activations. I have 1 man on Overwatch because it's me, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And you've absolutely got a shot.
Who has a terrible pistol, but he is within pistol range. I've literally never fired this gun before because he's a man
think
with a
it's-
giant chainsaw on his hand, and his other option is auto pistol. 4 attacks, 4+, 2/3, range of Pentagon. Not exactly setting the world on fire.
2-3.
Yeah, and I'm overwatching, so
Okay, you got to.
you get -1, and he's also. No, he's not injured. He's on 5.
Okay.
But also, I think the maximum I could get is -1.
George is injured, so he's going to be rolling 3 dice on saves of 5 up.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
injured doesn't affect saves.
Saves. It just
Oh yeah,
affects
no,
attacks.
you're right. It doesn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's just a pistol attack. Wow. This is an amazing, terrible pistol. So that's 2 crits and a normal.
Saves on 5+. Well, that's 2 saves.
Okay, so you could save a crit makes the most sense because that's 3 damage.
Yeah.
Because you can't save 2 crits. So you
Yeah.
could save a normal and save 2.
2
or
normal saves can save a crit?
Yes, that's what I
Yes.
mean. It makes
Oh.
sense for him to just save
Oh,
a
okay.
crit.
Yeah, we're going to do that. So
With
that's-
shooting only.
Okay.
well, that's how much damage is that going to
So
be?
you can, if you save a crit, it's 3 damage. If you save a normal, it's 2. So you want to save the crit.
Yeah, so with that, but that's going to be 5 damage coming through anyway.
Yes.
That's dead.
Wow. Okay. Damn, that pistol sucks. All right, that was that was an amazing roll, but maybe too little, too late.
Well,
Oh, I think actually what I have done is I've maintained that I won't win. I've probably stopped Ian from winning and probably secured Cam to win.
well, that was exactly it, because by moving things out of this range here and letting you sit on these points, I've absolutely kept you from getting them, which means that, yeah, you...
I mean, it's not over yet.
No.
So, because you taking points up here does deny Cam.
I still want to see if that's a possibility, but I don't.
Anyway, that's
think
my
that it
Overwatch,
is.
so it is Ian's activation.
That's my activation. Great.
And I don't believe I have any more Overwatch, because that's my only guy on Engage.
Yeah, we're going to do, again, 6 plus 4 more.
I do like the guy who's got the chainsaw being like,
Or 3
"That's what a pistol is."
Like, I don't even know this thing worked.
Yeah. Why did
been
nobody
real
tell
rusty.
me these things are great?
more. So you're...
I think, I mean, Oh wait, no, he killed the stealth suit, didn't he? Yeah, okay. I was about to say he killed nothing with his big fist, but the pistol got it done. But he did actually get a kill. Oh, my leader has... No, actually, I think that still stays. It won't matter, but...
That's it, I think. I just moved and dashed my guy up the side here,
Okay.
front, in a direction.
Okay, Cam. Right,
No shots.
no shots.
No shots. That was my last activation, so
Okay.
there should be nothing there anyway.
Turning point 4.
Okay.
Oh, man.
We're closing it out. We need to take dice.
CP.
At this point,
For those with leaders still
we
alive.
can probably remove the blues because it's just one. You have activated one
Yeah.
at this point? Okay, so now everything is valid for
Yeah.
burning. But that actually weirdly hasn't come into play. I guess Ian and I don't want to burn either of ours, and Cam has no reason to burn his, so that's how that came down.
If somebody burns one, though, they'll be the person who burned the most and get 2 victory points at the end.
That's
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Thank you, Paul. That is a very good point.
All right. So we generate command points.
Yes.
I have already generated mine. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
What happens? What happens in a tie on that? By the way, is that the victory points go to nobody?
If you are tied, you both get it. It says if you tie or if you're equal first or the first, you get it. Initiative rolls. 3.
2.
5.
Okay, so still counterclockwise.
All right.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh yes, we have to poise.
Oh, hang on, I just need to flip all my guys over.
Okay. No worries.
Do we? Oh, he does have an order. Okay. And that's like that. I think that was 5, right? I'm pretty sure that was 5.
Yeah.
Wait, clockwise? And oh, that is clockwise.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Okay.
just go back to it. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, clockwise.
Okay.
It's Australian. It's the other
This is
way
the
around.
last round, right?
Yes,
Yep.
this is the final turning point. Whatever happens.
This has been a pretty brutal match.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
interesting. And also, like, man, the Phobos play, like, Cam's played very well. I don't want to say, like, he won because he played Phobos. That's not the case. But being able to, like, tap, dash, tap, move off is, like, so powerful.
Yeah. Recon sweep, I think, is what I want to do here.
What does that do?
That any friendly Pathfinder operatives who are fully within Pentagon of the kill zone edge can immediately perform a free dash action.
Oh. Interesting.
1 CP.
Cool.
So I'm going to do that.
Start dashing.
Yeah, and the rest you can.
So that's your 2 guys there.
Yep.
I think I just want to say, yeah, I'm just pass. I don't think there's anything I can spend mine on.
Who has the grenade? Or did that person die?
Who has the grenade? That would have been. I think that person did die. Pete Best. No, Pete Best has it, and that's that one right there.
Okay.
And you
I-
can go here.
Gotta say, guys, a disturbingly large number of grenades have gone missing over the course of this battle.
I used my biggest one, but I did die with 3 of them.
Look, if you've got a grenade, we're not mad. We're all just going to turn our backs and you fess up.
It's a good thing because originally there wasn't a limit on grenades and you could just load up with as many as possible.
Yep.
And it was pretty much grenade spam the game. But they fixed that. Oh, is it me?
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, interesting pointing out that if we like win the burn count, that's 2 VP. It's not going to matter for me, and there's no one back here. So it's this weird thing of like, I probably just take the 2 VP. Maybe I take one, burn one. I think take one, burn one makes the most sense. So I'm going to activate my man at the back here.
I will say that getting 2 VP for getting the most accesses seems a little like, you know.
Win more.
Well, it's that thing like from Mario Party where like we get
Right.
whoever got the most stars gets a bonus star.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, fine.
All right. So I'm going to activate the Sorcerer Man. I'm going to.
Oh wait, are we?
Sorry.
No, yeah.
We're not into the mode.
Yeah, this
we're
you're
still
still
on
strategic
voice.
voice.
Pass.
Okay, pass.
Vanguard.
Pass.
Pass.
Omni Scrambler.
3 still?
Yeah, 3.
Okay.
Yeah, we've accidentally killed the other ones. I am passing. Oh, wait. Yes, I'm passing.
Passing.
No, it's Cam. We're going this way,
Yeah.
right? So
Pass.
Pass.
there we're done.
Okay.
Ian, first activation.
All right. Now we go. Jeez. Move and take it.
Okay.
Now it's me. Well, is that your full?
Yep, that's the full. 2 actions. That's all I can do.
Okay. I think I like my plan of burn one, cap one. Because I don't really think I can really do much of else. I think the most I can do is I can't. How does my ACP thingy work? It has to be someone I breach and clear, I think, right? Yeah, when I use breach and clear on an operative. Oh, annoyingly. Okay, so it's worded in a way that I can't activate breach and clear and choose not to target anyone. I have to have 2 valid targets, which is non-existent. So I was hoping I could cap this, move out, and shoot Ian in the back, but I actually can't. So is my play to just stand here, cap 1, burn 1? That seems bad. I go up to 3 VP and then maybe get 2 later. Probably not, because all Cam has to do is delete 2, which he can do for free.
Well, okay. Oh, he's got one over there. Yeah.
He can
Yeah.
burn and move. Oh, yeah, because you can do. Can you do the same action twice? Yeah, because you did access.
Yeah.
And there's nothing stopping you doing that.
I don't think there's anything stopping you from.
Other
It
than
didn't occur to me at the time, but I don't.
I feel like there's a general rule that you can't use the same action twice. But
You might be right, because I'm thinking about it, because you can't, like, that's what Bolter Discipline does, like it lets you shoot twice. But I
that's
don't
a
think it
special
says
case.
like, oh, you can't shoot twice or you can't move twice. It's you can do these actions once per turn. I think it's a core rule.
Yeah.
So potentially that's a bad catch, because now like that would completely change what Cam not only did,
but that's
might just have to let it stand.
Yeah.
If it comes down to 1 point difference between the two of you, it might matter, but I don't think it will. Anyway, back to my activation.
Yeah.
Step out shoot doesn't seem to do much for play. I think I play to my outs, which is I just activate this man, activate the point, and pass. There you go. All right. Add an access and a VP to me, please. Thank you. And yes, thank you. And Cam.
All right.
We'll let chat.
Yeah.
I'll have a scroll through the Wahapedia core rules.
Also, it's exciting to actually play a game to 4 turning points again.
Yeah.
You've been opening your cabinet door too many times.
But it's so good.
I know.
Yeah, core rules, each action can only be performed once.
Okay, so I lose 2.
Well, but I mean, like, how do we do that? Because you would have. I guess it may not actually change that much because it was a free action for you. You moved back in cover anyway. Mm-hmm. But you might have then taken an operative to go get that point, right? Because it was this dude and he bounced between the two, and your other guy was back. He was up here, wasn't he? And then he moved down, and then the other guy was up down. Do you think realistically you would have probably taken this guy out to get it and then dash back in or something?
Probably,
like that, right?
yeah.
The reason I'm asking is just because if it was like, oh, I wouldn't have done that, right? Because Cam's not going to move his marksman down to do that, so that's unrealistic. But this guy back here, he probably would have done that. So I think the end result is you would have gotten both, but your dude would be like in here somewhere probably rather than back there. So my taking from this would be we don't take it back because effectively it probably would have ended up the same way anyway, but the dudes would have been slightly different position. But we can't mess with that because that has way too many butterfly effects.
I
So
can be okay with that.
I think it's unfortunate, but I think in this instance it's probably not going to matter.
I think moving forward, but
Yeah.
we can't rule
Something
it.
to note, yes, it is a staple thing in Kill Team that it's why it came up with the strategic ploy before. When you use a strat ploy per turn, usually for most things you're limited to that, and same with actions. So it's why when things say can perform a free shoot action, it doesn't. Sorry.
And then run.
Okay, so that makes more sense because I was thinking like Phobos being able to just ping between them and just pop them for free. I was like, that seems really good. It's like, okay, so they are a little bit limited, but I mean, you could have also accessed and burned one, right? Like,
Right,
which
yeah.
wouldn't be a terrible idea for you. So
No, yeah.
But you can't. Once it's been accessed that turn, you can't burn it.
he would have had to do access on one and burn on the other.
Yeah, that's
Exactly. You couldn't do it on both. Yeah. Or both on the same one.
Not much to do now at this point. Yeah. Level 6 anyway. Well, you know,
That guy can't be activated yet.
oh, you're right.
Yes, yeah, there's a couple more to go.
And in fact,
Well, so if he's the last one to activate, that's fine.
yeah, but he's not the last one to activate. If I can't win, at least I can be mean about it. Straight shot across there. And you are 2, so you are wounded. So we are looking at your number 2. That means you are Paul. 4 dice, 5 ups, 4, 5.
He has 2 left or 2 wounds inflicted on him?
2 wounds left.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm taking that into account in terms of his.
Right.
ballistic.
Sorry, I thought it was, yeah.
Yep. We have 1 hit.
All
on
right.
5.
3 up save. Saved.
Radical.
Okay. Funk?
Man, trying to write out a specific rules question is very involved. I only have the one man left. Can't really accomplish much, so I think I just burn that point to get on the board, and then shuffle up. Sorry. No, whatever. I'll just be there. So that actually goes. The objective no longer exists, and I'm on the board.
Yep.
Burn point winner, retiring. Okay. Yes. Sorry, my mind is breaking.
Broke the most things. Yay.
Track target.
I guess, yeah. This is the last activation. 6 inches should put me squarely within range. Like I said, if I can't have nice things, at least I can stop other people from having nice things.
Track target. I flip to engage. I shoot you.
Were you charging or just moving?
Just moving.
Okay, so you can't be in engagement. Because I was going to say you could have potentially charged him and stopped him firing. But then you also probably want to blast him back.
Yeah.
So.
All right. 2+, AP1, lethal 5+.
AP1.
Yep.
Okay.
Dang.
Two hits.
2 hits.
Okay. Saving on 3+. 1 critical save, so just 1 coming through.
Normal.
Yep. 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay, we're gonna shoot.
Oh no, that's only 1 hit because it's an Overwatch shot.
Oh, it counts as an Overwatch shot.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's -1. So yeah,
Yeah.
only 1 would have gone through because it was 3+.
Yeah. So you save.
So you're
Okay.
good. Yep. You're back
Fully
to full.
good. 4 up, Fusion Blaster, AP2, Mortal Wounds 4. 4 dice on 3 ups. Great, we got critical, hit, hit, and hit.
Dead.
Great.
Wow.
All right.
Nice run up.
Technically it's me, but my only Overwatch guy's here and he's got Pentagon range, so there's nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Tap. Move. Burn.
Yep. You didn't score VP for that, right?
For the tap, but not for the bird.
Yeah, so 1 for the tap
Oh.
and then burn. You don't get a
Yeah.
VP
No,
for that.
I didn't.
Okay, just
We
check. I
still,
wasn't
my
sure what
VPR
you're-
is still the same
I wasn't sure
as
what you were on
the
for.
as the cap.
Just double check.
And then I'll shoot him.
Yep. Is this the final
I
activation?
think it is.
No, I've got one more guy.
Oh, good lord.
Okay, so we do another go round of Overwatch.
Or, do I want to get vaporized by a plasma gun? Nah. I mean, what's the odds he's going to hit me?
I'll be real. I totally forgot he was there.
Yeah.
I have a plasma gunner left.
Yep.
Yeah. Is he injured at all?
Nope.
He hit on a 5, right? On Overwatch?
Yes.
It's fine.
I do get cover. I get cover.
Oh, I'm shooting at.
Yeah, I'm being
Oh,
shot. You're
I get a
shooting
lot of
Paul.
cover then. I get all the cover.
I mean, I could shoot at the plasma gunner.
Not being shot is the best cover. That's what they say.
Let's shoot at the plasma gunner.
Sure. I get cover.
Hits on a 3, lethal 5+ balance. 4 regulars.
Okay, that's a lot. I will keep a normal. I got another normal. So I have 2 normals.
All right.
Do I have
so-
a CP left?
Yeah, you do.
What's funnier? Well, okay, well, hang on. So I've got 2 saves, and you rolled 4 normals.
Yes.
Which is times 4?
Times 3.
Times 3. Okay, so 12. Ugh. So I'm going to delete 2, so I'm taking 6 total. I'm trying to decide if I want to use the CP reroll to keep him healthy, or later for the next thing when I might need to reroll a shot. No, I think I'll just take it. Yeah, I'll just take it. So that's 6 damage. So I go from 9 to 3. I think that's correct. I believe that is his actual stat.
Sounds good.
And then it is my Overwatch shot to just, I think, shoot back at the same Mans.
Do it.
Yeah, he was 9. Okay. So he's on 3. So he is injured, which would. Does that come into play for Overwatch? Because you get -1 for Overwatch. If you're injured, you also get worsened again.
It
Because
feels
you
like
can
that
only have a
should
maximum of 1 modifier. But I think is it you're already injured, so therefore technically. Do you know what I mean?
Like it feels like it
Yeah.
should stack just because it's part of what the Overwatch is about. That it's not a free real attack.
Yeah, I don't know. Max 1 is in this game. It does stack. It is in this game for some things, but
Okay.
maybe not
Like,
modifiers.
you can't modify APL by more than
APL by
one.
1. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think Overwatch states that it's perform a shooting attack, but worse than the BS by 1.
Right. So
Oh
it's
yeah, it
already
isn't a
worsened by-
modifier.
yeah, it's already worsened.
modifying. Yeah.
So I'm 6+ then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I needed that CP after all. So good thing I saved it. Okay. Well, we're learning stuff every day. So yeah, normally it would be 4 attacks at 4+. It is now going to be 4 attacks at 6+. And I'm going to run it hot because why not?
Yeah, of course you will.
Good lad.
So yeah, let's see what we can do here.
Hey, oh.
Now, so I've got a crit, but he also explodes if I retain that. I'm trying to remember the way it works. I don't think it stops the attack, or does it because it's mortal wounds?
I think it just. I don't think it stops the attack. I think
No.
it just.
I
Like you
think
you
it's-
just assign the damage.
I think it's afterwards you work out how much
Yeah.
it was and
Yeah,
then he
like-
things, but I think the attack still happens
It's
because he would blow
yeah.
up, but the blast would go through.
Yeah.
That's
makes
my
sense to me.
feeling.
So the question though is, it's just 1 crit, which is not going to be enough to kill him, right? Because he's on 8. So I'm going to CP re-roll that one away. That's a doesn't count. Okay, if I can get it. Okay, that's not going to count. So I was looking for a 6 there. So I deal 6 damage,
Yep.
but I do survive.
I go to 2.
Okay.
For each discarded attack dice, result of 1. So I guess that means, yeah.
Because yeah, once I lock in my roll, it's discarded. At that point, I would take the mortals. Yeah, I feel like this has come up in a FAQ somewhere, so I'm going to go home and look at it. It's probably not going to matter here because Cam's guy is going to survive, and there's no more.
Yeah.
Or you are the only one who has an activation left, so he's not going to get shot again.
But it is an interesting edge case.
Yes, so I want to go home and look it up for
Yeah.
future reference, but
It doesn't affect things here.
doesn't affect things here. So yeah, that's my Overwatch. Cam,
Okay.
final.
I
Do
will.
I get Overwatch?
Well, yeah, sorry, if you have someone on engage who has a valid
Sure,
target. Yeah.
sure do. Right there to there.
Oh, but you went first, then me, then Cam. So it is technically Cam first.
Okay, yeah.
Because you had just done your stealth suit guy, right? Wasn't the last
Yeah.
thing that happened?
Yeah, that's.
Then I did my Overwatch shot.
No, sorry. It was a stealth suit guy. Then Cam did his bingo bongo,
Yeah.
and then you. Yeah. So
Does everyone get to shoot me?
I think so.
Okay.
Because Ian is the initiative winner,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then I got it second, so we're going clockwise this way.
Yeah. So I
So
should.
how come?
I think I just missed the idea of an Overwatch because I thought I had no people left. But
Okay, so going back,
Yeah,
the
let-
first guy you activated this turn was the stealth suit.
No.
no, this guy right here was the first one.
I'm just okay.
Let's-
If you guys are happy, I'm
Yeah,
happy.
let's continue on with the
Okay.
round, and we'll.
I've just done my Overwatch shot. I'm just going to step back and see who starts doing something.
Okay. I will activate this guy,
Okay.
the commsman. He goes on engage. He will shoot this guy.
Oh, forgot that existed.
3+, lethal 5. 3 regulars.
Okay, 3, 5 ups. That is 2 crits and a regular.
Okay.
Now at me Overwatch time?
That was 1 action.
Yep,
I have
right.
3.
I forgot. Sorry.
Is there any active, not yet operatives who have not yet been active? Yeah, you keep going. But
Okay.
Yeah.
I use his comms array to make the saboteur blow up the mine.
Right.
Within.
So I think it's just that guy.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
so.
Yep. But it's the standard circle or square, either way.
If it's more than 2 wounds, he just explodes.
Well, I mean, I
Almost
could
certainly, but
Oh,
I
right,
could
there's
miss absolutely everything.
Still his defense, isn't there?
do you have anyone who's not yet been activated?
No.
Okay.
Remote explosives hit on a 2+, however, he's injured. AP1, that is 4 hits.
4 hits.
Yep, that'll do it.
Yep, that's a loot. 1 critical save is not enough.
Okay.
All right.
Pops.
And that's the game. We do have to assign the bonus VP, which is, let's see, Cam has 9 accesses, so he gets 2 for winning the access. Do you want to bump your VP up by 2?
Okay.
And then Cam and I both tied on burns, so
So you
we
both
gain
get 2 there.
2 there as well, yep. And that's it, I think, right? There was no other overall...
Yeah.
No, I think that's everything.
So,
And there's your winner. Cameron ascends to fight Ben a fortnight from now.
I feel like Ben is not going to be super stoked to hear that.
I believe he declared he never wanted to play Phobos again. So good news, Ben. See you in 2 weeks for the final. Should be an exciting one. It'll be back on a normal size board. That's great.
I'm going to take the bronze and stay at home.
I'm probably going to come in because questions happen. It's quicker than typing. So I think, yeah. What a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill
Fantastic
Team
work.
is weird.
Don't like it all that much.
I think 4-player, I think there's some play there. I think 3-player has issues. I did see someone describe it as like, oh, it has self-balancing because if one person just gets beat, then they're weaker, and so people cut them slack. And I was like, well, maybe, but you still have one person that got decimated, it sounds like. So, yeah, it's, like I said, this is the first time I've ever played 3-player. I think, Cam, it's your second go-round, right?
Yeah, this
Last
is my
week's-
second one.
yeah.
My second as well, but
So it's interesting, but I think there's maybe a reason it is not a
Yeah.
staple of Kill Team. It's more
That's
of a
it. Yeah.
fun option. If you have 3 people and no one wants to sit out, then hey, play 3-player.
that's a good game with good players.
Yeah,
I'm
it was
very
fun.
happy to have done it.
Yeah, I think everyone got to do cool stuff, so
Yeah.
that's what you're looking for.
All right. Go for it.
Oh, well, thanks everyone for watching AF 40,000 here on the Mighty Loading Ready Run Video Entertainment Network. As Funko said, we'll be back in a fortnight's time to finish this whole thing off with the final round between Cameron and Ben. But in the meantime, for myself, Funko, Cameron, and of course Paul on the 1s and 2s,
Hello.
good night, and we'll see you next time.